Conscripted by a secret organization, a group of strangers is loaded into experimental metapods, hurtling their souls across dimensions and into unsuspecting avatars. With each trip across reality, these newly minted metapilots gain access to unique powers and abilities, slowly transforming them into true masters of the Metaverse.
Masters of the Metaverse, masters of the Metaverse. They travel through time and space and stuff. Troll them, re-roll them, throw them above. They fly through dimensions, this isn't a bluff. Heroes compelled, they have no choice. Bound by the winds of a secret voice. Masters of the Metaverse. Masters of the Metaverse. Masters of the Metaverse. Masters of the Metaverse.
Okay, 172 minutes left to fill. All right, here we go. All right, so
first minute 20 down.
As I mentioned before, the game is Masters of the Metaverse. The system is Tristat DX. Basically, what you need to know is roll low. You want to roll low. It's like golf.
Oh.
In that.
Yes.
This is a good comparison.
Yes.
All rolls low.
Yeah.
Except with some different.
But with dice instead of
balls.
Exactly.
Oh.
Balls, right.
Oh.
All right.
Oh.
So why don't we introduce ourselves? My name is Matt Vansel. I am the host for this and the next 3 episodes of the show, and that is really just starting to sink in.
And from what I've heard, you actually are the creator of the Farther All world, though.
I suppose that is true. You can blame, this is all my fault.
The Grand Master, as
There's
it were.
really not much grand mastering going on. It's more sort of gathering scraps.
The
from
shadow behind the shadow.
The shadow?
Ooh, double shadow.
Shadow, yeah.
Double shadows. I like that.
Double shadow.
All right. So today, playing with us, we have...
Hi, I'm Vanessa Postel, and I am playing Metapilot Aquamarine, who is finding herself in this new world with her team, figuring out how to save the world.
Well, I can't top that. So I'm Maggie Ferguson Wagstaff, and I'm playing Rosie Harbin.
My name is Christian Doyle. I play Metapilot Crash Jackson.
Oh, God.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy,
No, it's-
Keeson Ho,
no,
a.k.a. What is Kiss, a.k.a. Midwestern Waste, a.k.a. Nathan Hill.
Nathan Hill.
Nathan
Crash's
Hill.
new best friend.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
Oh, my God, I love your shirt.
I only got a couple of those AKAs down, but not all 3. Is that cool?
Oh, yeah, you can
okay.
actually,
Goes on.
and you can just say Aka.
Aka.
Yeah.
Aka!
Ah! Look, Aka! Ooh, a van!
Good night, folks.
All right. 170 minutes.
Keep that pencil.
Yeah, you may notice in front of our players we have sliders. They're in the middle right now, and one side is P and one side is A. Christian, take us through that.
All right, so every Metapilot, which is the characters that we are playing, is inserted into an avatar when we do go into our metaverse. We are able to access the character sheets of both the pilot and the avatar to varying degrees based on how close we are to either end of this slider. At this end, we're more close to the pilot, so we can use more of the pilot's abilities with smaller dice, which lets us roll lower on average. On the other side, we are closer to our avatar, enabling us to use our avatar abilities more effectively. Somewhere in the middle is always where we start, which means we can use both character sheets at our leisure, but we take penalties to that by using larger dice. Any questions? Tough, I can't hear you.
Unless they tip,
Oh,
which
right.
you can do in the Metaverse store.
We have a whole list of
We have a whole
awesome
store.
things on the store here.
Yeah,
so
the store is getting crazy.
should I read through it? That'll kill a couple of minutes. So
Yeah, no, that's what we do.
Yeah.
So basically, every one of the players has a specific player buff that you can buy for them that gets more powerful as we cross certain thresholds of total amount raised for the show. Starting with Aquamarine. You automatically stabilize to 1 hit point if dropped below 0 hit points.
Cool.
Which is pretty awesome. And your boosted time shift ability, for every 750 raised in the store, you get an extra action you can use to give yourself or to a teammate. No roll needed to activate.
Well, that was the
Excellent.
pre-purchase. Have all the pre-purchases been purchased?
Are those pre-purchased?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those are pre-purchased. Yeah, that's what we're going through here now.
That's great.
See? Like
All right,
Robert
so
said, I
how
know
do we have
exactly what I'm doing.
pre-purchasables today? Any ideas?
Purchasables.
Pre-purchasables?
Did we make them? Who knows?
Who knows?
Not I. I have very little. This is not even. This is just old newspaper here. right now. Scrambling for
No,
time.
it's all good.
It's all good.
We'll figure it out.
Crash.
I'm sure AK can tell us.
Oh, we got
Got them all. So everyone gets to use their ability. Crash. Yours, you ignore half your what's your damage ability?
Yes.
You ignore half the damage you take, then convert that same amount of ignored damage into extra damage on your next attack.
That's a good power. I
That is
like
a really
that
good
very
power.
much.
And your boosted is called Wall Banger, just like Harvey.
I can use a feat of super strength if we hit the 750 mark and punch buildings.
Very nice. I anticipate a lot of buildings will be needing punching.
I hope so.
Right. Setting it up just for you, buddy.
Thanks,
There's
bud.
one place that just looks like a giant Jenga tower. You just
Punch it.
nobody.
Jenga headquarters.
Place on headquarters. Yeah, there we go.
Jenga headquarters.
Moving on to Nathan here. New on the show, your abilities: Oregon Trail Basic. Your regular ability, you have this unlocked. In lieu of an attack, you can heal the entire team for 20 hit points apiece.
Crying out loud, no.
Yep.
For crying out loud.
Heals everything.
That's funny. Very good. And you're boosted. Should we reach the threshold? Your respect the aside.
Ooh.
You get one use of an oral stun. As in EAURAL.
Yes.
Of the ear, not of the...
Opponents will ignore the entire team so long as they are in conversation with one another.
Nice.
Communication's very important.
Very cool.
All your moms.
Rosie,
Yes.
what is your basic that's already you begin with?
I am protected by a mysterious invisible force, also known as my 900-pound bunny Harvey, who he has a 50% chance of blocking an attack for me.
That's
so
pretty
when I get
sweet.
attacked, we can roll odds evens is usually how it goes.
Okay.
And then if we get to $750, then I can use my new moon ability from an old avatar Zelenia, and I can be invisible.
That's pretty sweet.
I know.
Really cool.
It pays to be a magical space princess.
Yeah.
I
Just
wouldn't
saying.
know. I never get to play magical characters.
You made up the magical.
You might have a chance to
you're
play a
up
magical
here.
character on this show.
Yeah, I'm
We'll
hoping
see.
high fantasy we might get there. Let's do it.
High fantasy,
High
well, that's what we're
fantasy.
doing. All right, so let's get into it.
Oh wait, really quick, just
Yes.
so that everyone remembers, at $500 in the store at $500, you get a free download of a
That's
Zoe.
true. We pick a member from chat and we give them a download of one of our many
Movies and stuff.
delightful movies, most of which you have written.
Indeed.
Well, no, I've already got them, so I'm cool.
I do too.
Yeah.
If we get to the $1,000 level, then we will do a waffle for someone. We'll pick someone randomly in chat, and you will get a song written for you by the lovely Christian Doyle or the lovely Vanessa Pastel
Or
whoever
Chris
else
or
might.
Or Maggie's
Maggie,
do a
maybe?
waffle, I think.
Or
Maggie's do a
I'm in the mix
waffle, we'll
too. I mean, if
Yeah.
I'm behind
Or
this chair,
Mal
I gotta help
waffle.
as well.
Anyway,
I just play the spoons.
Keeson could do a waffle too, with your spoons. It would be a good waffle.
We could all do a waffle together. We could all do a waffle
we can
together.
spoon
too.
with the
Anyway,
waffle.
we will write a song for you about a specific hobby or thing you like, or just you, or any topic you want, and it'll be amazing. If we get to the 1,500 mark, you as chat get a free hack attack, which means you get to F with us for free.
It's canon.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is a worse and worse decision as we get closer. We haven't even started yet.
So what do we got for buffs in the store today?
What do we have for buffs in the store today?
Well,
I can't see the monitor.
Going down the list, again, we have Vocal Fry, which is a
that
really fun
true?
one. That's where we roll a dice randomly, and that avatar has to speak in the voice of a former avatar based on the roll of the die. Or in Keeson's case, since he's never watched the show again, whatever silly voice he decides to do.
Oh.
It's just the way that goes. Very, very
I would
sorry.
do it right and accurate.
That's among our trolls. Also, you can also buy the ever popular Meta Meltdown, where for a round we all have to exchange character sheets and play each other's characters.
That's the best.
But if any of us who've been through that alien invasion storyline we just went through, you're used to that. That's what happened every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
System Shock is still in play. That's a fun one too, where we roll a die and we end up randomly on our meta slider somewhere. Oh yeah, the song and dance. That's a particularly fun one for us, where we have to sing along and dance to our own theme song, which Chris wrote. So it's
Yeah, but
basically us just praying to the OD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Praise be the Holy OD.
Matt, now Chris had a rule that if we didn't sing it well enough, there were punishments. But you are the GM, so maybe you want to give us new stipulations for
My
our
rule
side.
will be firm but fair.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yes.
Thank you for
Trust.
providing the rules and filling that time while I waited for the drugs to take effect.
We also have, let's see, the rule of cool.
Real cool.
$100.
Love that one.
We basically stop the round. Everybody describes what their action is, and whoever has the best, as voted on by chat, automatically succeeds at a critical, and everybody else has to perform the same action they were going to at a -5.
Bubblegum parachute, flex, dab, vape.
Bubblegum parachute, flex, dab, vape.
Which we should probably, do a Kickstarter for, because I really want to make that video.
That never would have happened without a rule of cool, though. So that's thanks to chat.
That's on you, chat.
That's right. And of course, you can buy the Zoe giveaway, the $1,000 waffle, the 1,500 hack attack, and of course the $2,000 waffle, which is just a second waffle. Oh no.
2 waffles.
Double stack.
Double stack. There we go.
Double shadow.
Very nice. You thank you for the infilling on the store.
I am here for you.
We have a few pre-purchasables. Some bonuses that came from the Patreon backers.
Oh, we love those.
Awesome.
All right, so Vanessa, let's start with you.
Cool.
You have a +5 to 1 roll.
Cool.
And 20 points of armor.
Ooh.
Maggie.
Thank you.
You get a +3 and 20 points to armor.
It's okay. I get it.
Christian, you have a +6, but I'm going to give that to the new guy, Keeson. You can have his +3.
Okay, I'll take his +3.
And you both get 20 points of armor.
We'll both take it.
Thank you.
And now, and I have one of these too. I don't know why you're helping the DM. That's like rooting for the house in blackjack, but I'll take it. I get a +4 and 30 armor.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
For any one NPC.
For any one NPC.
Yeah.
So, where we left off, who would like to fill them in for an additional 3-point bonus?
Oh, I'll take it because I need it.
There you go.
+3. Unless you want to split it with me?
No, it's all yours.
Oh, see, you're so sharing and caring. I love you. So, last time on Masters of the Metaverse, we came back from the alien invasion scenario in which all of the avatars in a particular world had been killed after dropping off our prized MacGuffin, the former Chad blaster, off at Joe's Diner to be kept in safety for our future plans of hopefully building our own metapod.
Yes.
Once out of our metapods, we were debriefed by the founders and given a little bit more information than we had before about what their plans are. Right as the program sent in a whole bunch of badass helicopters and little SWAT guys to come and take us in. But we accessed our avatar abilities and kicked the crap out of them and escaped on a yacht with our only casualty being former metapilot, God rest his soul, Thomas. So,
but now he's like a.
But so now Thomas is now kind of a ghost in the machine, but not in the same way that Nick is. He's kind of like a helpful butler program.
Yeah.
Ooh, little butler.
Yeah.
Butler.
So he can, I'm sure we can have him pop in at some point.
we're just on a yacht.
And right now we're on a yacht, which statistically for metapilots is the most dangerous place in any metaverse to be.
That's true.
When dealing with
the chance of flooding is high.
Flooding is high. All right, and that is where we begin, sailing off into the sunset or sunrise, depending on what day it is. Your compass is broken, so you can't really tell the time of day. And you begin to feel the pull and of getting yanked back into the pod. The static comes up, and you are back in your base with the pods opening up.
Oh. All right. I guess we get in. I do. Crash strips down just like he usually does.
Right.
All right. So, yes.
No one has any qualms about getting back in these pods after we saw that it killed Thomas.
It got shot a lot.
But we're sure that it wasn't like a malfunction. It was like because it was blown up or something.
Yeah, it got all shot to hell.
Okay, I just want to double check before we get in that everyone is okay. We all realize that we could die, I guess.
You hear something coming from down the hall.
Oh.
What does it sound like?
Something. It sounds like whirring. It almost sounds like a really big remote. Why is that where you went first?
Because you said whirring.
I said
whirring. Whirring.
Oh,
whirring. Whirring.
Whirring, like spinning. Spinning.
Horrid.
Spinning with the intention of cut.
What kind of yacht do you think this is? Actually, a pretty standard yacht, I would imagine. Anyway, you hear a whirring as of the wheels of a very large remote-controlled car.
Oh, wow.
And into the room wheels a television on a very small sort of gimbal on wheels that wheels up to you and pops up, and there is a robotic face.
Hi.
It says,
Hi.
Hello, robot.
Hello, metapilots.
Oh, this is good.
Hello.
This is great.
This is some Charlie's Angels shit.
My name is Virgil. I've been sent by the founders to give you your next mission.
Hi, Virgil.
Okay.
Hello.
Do you know our names?
Yes, I do.
We have a robot.
Virgil,
Try not to be excited right
where
now,
are you right now?
I am both here, and my presence is contained in several servers in a farm in Cupertino.
Oh, well, at least we've got a location. Thank you, Virgil.
I'm glad. I thought that we were gonna have to skip the meta piloting for a second and watch a video in class today.
Would you prefer to watch a video?
No, I would not.
Okay.
Well, what's our mission, Virgil?
Well, we are sending you to a different world than you are used to, for a number of research purposes. Would you like to hear more?
Oh, of course,
please.
yes.
Yes.
Excellent. We are sending you to a locked world.
What do you mean locked?
Locked world. Several worlds are inaccessible to us because the normal means of ingress do not work.
Oh, do you mean like how the program killed all the metapilots in the last one we were at?
Similarly, what they did then was kill your potential housing units within the world you were aiming for.
Avatars.
There are some worlds you cannot access at all, as if, to use a stretched metaphor, the bridge had been cut or the cables had been snipped.
I like this. This is like a premium service. We have people come in. They can do like the trial-based worlds to play in, but this is like for like the platinum members. This is good. I like this.
But also these are places that have been cut off. I mean, these are places that no one is. We don't even know if there are avatars still there.
Yeah,
I am so in.
this is like a VIP. I like it.
Some worlds have been intentionally cut off. Some simply went apocalyptic and have been sealed so to prevent the destruction from spreading to new worlds. Yes, Crash.
I forgot. Okay.
Aquamarine?
Why was this world locked?
That we are unclear about. But it seems to have been happened due to events in its own history.
I like the reason.
Nathan, you were first.
Oh, yes. Thank you. On a scale of 1 to 10, how catastrophic would you say this world is? 1 being, all right. 10 being, oh no.
Insufficient data. Crash.
Are we going because we're like the Top Gun guys?
Insufficient data.
No, I mean like you could send other founder pilots, but you're sending us because
Found.
we're the
Top Gun, 1985.
Are we the best of
Metaphor
the
checks
best?
out. Yes.
Yes!
The best.
For the sake of this and that analogy, can we not use Top Gun? We do not have the rights to Top Gun. How about Red Wings is a good one, or Guardians?
When you say we don't have the rights,
Aren't the Red
what do
Wings
you mean by that?
a hockey
Meta.
team? The Detroit
Yes.
Red
No, as in the African American
Evaded my question.
fighter pilots.
Ah.
Yeah,
I like that a whole lot more.
Just talk. I'll ask.
it's history. We can.
Would you like to get back on task?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, please.
So, this is one world that is locked. Being locked, it is nearly impossible to travel there,
so they
except
need
through
the best of
extreme
the
means.
best. Sorry.
The reason we are sending you there is twofold. Threefold, actually. I have just received another fold.
Okay.
First, it is farther away than many other worlds, and therefore you are unlikely to be encountered by agents of the project.
Oh, that's
Okay.
huge.
Good,
That's
good.
helpful.
Second, we wish to study gods.
I'm sorry, what?
We wish to study gods.
Here's $10 towards a hashtag habitat. Maybe it involves candy corn. About that one last week. The fun to end all puns. I was super tired from walking around Animal Kingdom, so I fell asleep during the show and couldn't pass it along. Oops, I've run out of space.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you were so tired.
Another one, here we go.
Everyone is asking where Christian's beard went, but we know the truth. It died for Chet's sins, and they were numerous.
Yes.
They were sinners.
It's on its way back. Yeah.
Unleash the dogs of hashtag habitat lest they let Gary back at the game table. Hashtag lust drives flowers.
Oh,
Nice.
Luster
That's
does
a
like
good
flowers
one.
for burning.
Luster does enjoy flowers.
Only flowers with thorns, though.
It's trees.
So
Mostly
God-
So yeah,
just
I
the
invite
swords.
you, chat, to watch over the next several weeks as my beard emerges into magnificence once again.
And they're trying to get me
Yes.
to cut mine off.
Whoa.
Day is
yeah.
another.
If you do, may I have it?
You know the answer is yes.
Yeah, the bartender has some beard. Sorry.
So you wish us to? You want to study gods?
Yes, small g gods. There's for lack of a better term.
Wait. You want us to be gods, or you want us to study gods?
Study gods.
No. What?
Like what?
Yes.
We are sending you to a world that has gods. Gods, by this definition, are multidimensional beings that are not omniscient, not omnipresent, but that are masters of different aspects of their own domain. They have the ability to travel between locked worlds. We wish to understand how they do so.
An expansion pack. I like it.
So you want to know how they can travel between locked worlds.
However, they are extremely dangerous, given to flights of fancy, bouts of rage, and, if you know anything of your own world's mythology, are assholes.
Sure. Oh,
Which is why we're sending you into a situation where the only gods you are likely to encounter are immature.
So what's the third reason?
As in not adult.
Thank you for clarifying.
You said there were threefold. Those
Yes.
were
Are we
two?
going? Because my pants are
That
off.
was twofold. That was only twofold.
Yes. The third fold. It's just, the third
made the
fold
robot blush.
is to study how you do when you have no backup.
What if we had backup?
Yeah.
I mean, like we
You will
would
not
go-
have access to the computer database via your pilots. We do not even know who you will be once you arrive because the world is locked. Another stretched metaphor. It's like looking at one of the moons of Saturn through a telescope. We have a basic idea of what it's like, but can't tell much of the details.
So
It's a really long stretch metaphor, computer.
An important bit of context for us silly nerds which age of father all are we entering.
Oh,
It's
it's an excellent question.
that is an excellent question.
That is an
I can't
excellent
wait
question.
to
We
find
don't
out.
know.
We don't know.
You don't even know who you're going to be playing. So, are you ready to proceed?
Yes.
Okay, so we're supposed to just go check out.
We're.
Okay, Matt, we will simply have to inflict that on you. Or maybe Matt. Or if you're really lucky. Matt, flowers, we can get them away from their shows and or locations for a Monday night. That shouldn't be too hard, right? Hashtag hack attack, hashtag cross the streams.
Oh, very nice. Thank you.
Okay.
So we're just supposed to study the gods, and then we'll just bring you back information.
Yes.
You want to play?
And see if you can escape the locked world as well.
Right. See, that was my next question: is if we don't have backup or access.
Yes.
But we could get stuck
Yes.
there.
That is a distinct possibility, yes.
All right.
Now,
Already
okay,
signed
but
up.
I would like to go back to my friend Nate's question.
Yes.
Of the so I know you said it's like a looking at Saturn, right? But he had that good point
Looking
about
at one
like
of Saturn's moons. Saturn itself is a massive celestial object,
God,
and we
I
can
hate
look at it
robots.
in great detail.
This is educational too. Kids
right.
love us.
That's good. But
The space probe Cassini recently photographed Mars and Saturn.
excellent.
Not so recently, it was years ago. Shut up.
You had mentioned that some of these worlds that were closed were apocalyptic.
Locked, yes.
Right. So, but can you see? Is it like it explode? Like, does it look explodey, or does it look like calm? Like the to the it's okay scale of
The world is still functioning.
Okay.
The cataclysm that happened at the end of its previous age seems to have receded enough that life can continue.
Okay. See, that's okay. Good.
Gotcha,
Okay.
okay.
Good. That's what we need. I just need that comfort knowing we're not going into like volcanoes exploding.
Oh no, that won't sell at all. No,
There will be
That would be kind of cool.
Study the gods, find out how they travel between locked worlds, get out alive.
and if possible, make an ally among them and have them send you back.
And they're all.
We might need that to get back.
Oh, right. Make an ally amongst the gods.
If you
just
wish.
said? Oh, okay, but you just said.
Well, because they can travel between, so they can get us back.
Are you
Yeah.
ready to proceed?
Ready?
Oh God, I guess
Yep.
so.
Lock in.
Yes.
Hey, it's gonna be all right.
Yeah.
I trust you, Crash.
Okay.
We're all in this together.
Yes.
We do not have rights to that song, so we can
We're all in
do.
this together.
Nate, stop being a buzzkill. We're trying to have a moment.
All in this
sorry.
together.
Guys, he's my best friend, and he knows a lot about games.
I know, but why are you so concerned about the rights to things?
Copyright laws, infringements. I had a bad experience with Viacom once. There were street sharks. It was horrible.
Have you finished your moment?
For now.
Then please enter your metapod.
All right. I gotta hop right in.
Getting in it.
Engage.
Close the thingy.
The world begins to shake, static comes in, probes go up, and all of a sudden there is the familiar pulling and the thrust through space, and then When you normally would land in another body, you find yourself weightless and not in a body staring at the stars.
Shit.
Oh shit! Not in a body.
You are not in a body.
No, this is not good.
You hear the voice say, I may have forgotten to mention there is one additional stage towards arriving at this locked world.
Okay.
As I mentioned once before, there is only one way to reach it for non-gods.
Right.
And it's a bit dangerous.
What?
What is it?
Scale of okay to uh-oh, how dangerous.
Yeah, what is it?
We have copied your personalities and pertinent memories and will upload them into your bodies should your consciousness die upon transfer.
Oh God.
That's good, right?
Yeah, it's
We
backup.
that's backup.
It should work.
I feel like we are all way too happy about this.
Looking around,
Hoping
you
it'll be
notice
okay.
what you are is basically a buzzing mini aurora borealis contained in a globe about the size of a fishbowl.
We should get David Boreanaz on this.
And there are 4 of these little nodes, all attached to this egg-shaped metal device that appears to be on an asteroid in space.
Can we see?
Yes, you can.
Oh, look at us!
Do we notice anything in space that looks like, oh, it's Earth and Jupiter?
You see a ton of other asteroids
Oh,
We're on an asteroid right
arranged in, a belt-like fashion, maybe.
Virgil?
So we're little glowing balls of energy
Yeah.
right now.
Little glowing balls
that
of
what we
energy
are?
attached to an egg-shaped thing that itself is anchored to this large asteroid.
Does it feel good?
You have no physical sensation.
Can we move?
So yes.
No, you have no body to move.
But the blob can't move. I mean, you said...
You're trapped inside this little globe, your little mini aurora borealis. Virgil
Are we
goes
each
back
in
on and says,
separate globes?
You are. It says, Are you ready to proceed?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't
Launch
want to be this
probe.
forever.
Launching probe.
With a
weightless.
with a whirring of release mechanisms, the whirring.
You heard it that time. You heard
I may have heard it that time.
That time.
We are not crazy.
The egg detaches and starts moving off of the asteroid, circles it once, and then you see coming up on the other side of it what can only be described as a black circle of infinite darkness, shimmering like oil in a puddle or the sky at night. It looks way deeper than it should be. It looks like it's both two-dimensional and somehow three-dimensional, and it looks hungry, and you're heading straight for it.
Wait, it looks How does it look hungry?
It kind of looks like one of Vegas
Coming straight towards you. Or you're going towards it.
Tactical espionage we are being used tonight. We warned you, yet you lost aside anyway. What will you do now? Apparently, your answer was to join the pod people. Again. You know it is a bad idea,
Oh, no.
and bad is good for us. So, hashtag
That music's so good.
I want to say thank you, but I feel like
I wouldn't.
I mean,
they're probably up to no good.
So was the
that sounded very threatening. It didn't help that Mark has super creepy ass music going on right now.
the
The
music was
That is
perfect.
kind of super crazy.
So these black discs are coming
hungry.
towards us, or we're going
No,
towards
you're going
them
towards the
it?
black disc that is set on the other side of the asteroid.
Is it a nice hungry or not nice hungry?
I'm not sure. Oh, if-
Mom, do we have Sunny D and Lunchables or like?
I'm going.
Purple stuff?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the amorphous energy blob equivalent of this as we go in.
So like the going down the roller coaster?
Yeah.
Wait. As you
I
move
love being a
towards
ball
it,
of energy.
right before you touch the surface of the black circle, Virgil comes on and says, from this point forward, communication will be impossible.
Thanks, Virgil.
Then each node pops off and goes through the black circle separately, and suddenly you are falling in a direction that is not down, nor is it any other direction you could really identify. Dimensions at this
Was down
point
the
don't
only
work
one you could
anyway.
think of just then?
Well, what other way do you fall?
I don't know.
You can fall
By
up.
Shel Silverstein.
You fall
Yeah, falling up.
and are torn to pieces bit by bit.
Bit by bit.
And the next thing you know, you have landed in your new body. Let's bring out the board of fate!
Oh my
Oh, that is
Board of fate!
I see it's got typical Zoe production values.
Now, choose where you land. Keeson, as the new guy, I think it's only fair that you pick last.
Fair enough. Okay.
Christian, you're up.
I just pick one of these?
Yes.
Anyone.
Anyone. That's where you land.
Wow.
No, Daddy wants some magic. I'm gonna. Oh, wizard.
Wizard, give him Harzul.
Ooh.
Harzul.
What is that one?
Harzul.
There is less on the board of fate. The board.
What happened?
Fate. Let's go. Hop over, Vanessa. Your turn. You choose.
You choose.
The bard.
Bard.
Oh no,
Rose.
Keeson wanted to be the bard.
No, I have one of my other favorite classes to play up there. So
All right,
we're good.
Maggie, your choice.
Keeson, if you're here to tell me what your favorite class was.
No, you pick,
Oh,
and I'll adapt.
God!
Improv.
I'm going to go. Whoa, crap. I'll go with cleric.
Cleric. Give her Opal.
Opal.
What? Oh no!
Helen's gone.
No! Wait.
What?
The board is falling apart.
no.
That was my favorite one. I'll pick Rogue.
Improv.
Oh, Druid goes away.
Bye, Druid. Goodbye.
All right. And you land in your new bodies. You may read your bios as I
Should we
described.
read them out loud?
I don't know. Do you do that when you?
Well, so the chat.
Often.
All right.
chat
Keep
knows
your
me?
secret and your goals separate, and we can describe where we land. Let's go.
My secret is good.
Let's go. Who do you want first, chat? You tell me. Who's reading first?
Oh, can
I love you, Matt Vansel. Thank you. That's wonderful. But who's reading first? That was cold, Matt. Yes, it was. Oh, so to answer another question while I wait for Chad to catch up, yes, I am a teacher. It's a thing I do once a week. I teach a filmmaking class at DigiPen, the video game university in Redmond. It's pretty cool.
They're saying Crash should read first.
Crash should read first. Crash, tell us about your avatar.
All right, I'm playing the avatar of Harzul, the incredibly evil. Here's the thing. You're not evil. And your name's not fooling anyone. Not at the Necro Academy, at least. When you first enrolled, they made you take a loyalty pledge to further evil in all your studies and deeds. Like every other student, it was a necessary evil, so to speak. There's no better academy for studying anatomy and biology, which are your true interests. Anyway, it had never been a problem. You went along to the dark rituals and midnight masses like all the other black-robed, skull-helmeted residents, and no one ever complained. Until now. In your last performance review, your indifference towards evil was specifically called out.
Oh no.
We just don't think you're here for the evil, said your lead. Your work is excellent, but that's not enough. Without a deep, abiding love for evil, you're not properly representing the Necro Academy. No. Because our goals or our traditions, we need to see more evil in your work. But because your work had been so strong, they let you off with the warning, but the message was clear. Be more evil. Or find somewhere else to study. So out the screaming doors you went, bound to bring evil to the world.
Yes, screaming.
Oh, they also sent a dagger of snide comments with you to keep tabs on your activities.
You know what?
You're gonna succeed.
So
I feel like you deserve that for picking the wizard.
I know.
I mean, you did go for.
You know, the thing is, historically, I have terrible luck with wizards and Matt Vansel.
You do.
Well, the good thing
I'm
is
either like a psychotically evil cross-dressing person, or a guy who can only shoot milk out of his hand.
Well, it's good that as a caster, you still have the ability to soak damage and then punch it back out again. That's going to be very useful for you.
Oh, damn!
Standing at the back.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
There.
there you
All
go.
right. The last one I saw. I think-
Plexiglass cannon.
All right. Let's go in the order that we picked. So,
Vanessa.
Aquamarine, Vanessa.
The Alpine Rose.
Oh wait, shit, really?
For 15 years, I've been the most popular bard in Golden Valley. I've sold out at every venue. I've played at all the best festivals, coronations, and weddings. And your songs, my songs, can be heard on the lips of school children and dowagers alike. Everybody loves me, and they all want me to sing the same goddamn songs over and over and over again. Nobody told me success would be accompanied by crippling stagnation. I haven't released a new folio of material in nearly a decade. Not that the masses care. They just want the same rehashed polkas and alpenhorn.
Alpenhorn.
That I've been playing since I first hit the scene. I'm an artist, damn it, and the work that my audience is demanding isn't challenging anymore. Worse, it's actively draining my creative juices. I've wanted to reinvent myself for years, to reinvent my genre and move to more experimental ballads exploring the mortal condition. All right. True.
Right, so-
But no, anytime I'm trying something new, the audience starts chanting polka, 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 until I give in to their pretzel and beer-soaked demands.
Yeah.
No more. It's clear I won't achieve my goals in the Golden Valley, so I struck out over the mountains, and I'm not going to be where I'm not a household name, and a little adventuring would be just the creative spark to get a new stuff. I'm going to build some new stuff, but my actual name, Alice Rosenhimmel. That's my name, not the Alpine Rose.
That's right.
Alice Rosenhimmel.
Alice Rosenhimmel. You have both your polka accordion and your alpenhorn, which is an enchanted alpenhorn you can also use as a great club. Maggie, take it away.
Okay. Oh, Sister Opal. Oh, this is a good difference for Rosie here, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Cool.
You're a bit of a hellion in your Luth, an adventurous lass with a penchant for getting herself into trouble. Yes. Your parents were resigned to you becoming an adventurer. They were basically okay with it as long as you didn't do anything to besmirch the family name. Ooh. At the age of 25, you set off to see the world. Your travels and your dreams, oddly enough, led you to a mystic forest and a magnificent...
Skip the thing that happens there and get to the monastery.
Okay, I'm gonna skip the thing that happens there. I'll read it later. I know. Oh, I get it. Okay. Oh God, I've been adventuring. I care for the poor and the needy. And I keep in shape with sword drills in the practice yard. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Basically, you joined the nunnery after the thing and you were pushed out of a life of adventuring. And
but they also love my stories because they're boring.
Yeah.
God, good so you're stories?
Old? Yeah, how old are you? You are 76 years old.
Oh man.
So this is 50 years after that adventuring thing that you got out of your system, and you've been one of the nuns ever since.
Oh, how's your hair going?
Oh yes, I'll Trelawney it again.
Right.
So the mother, so I'm being sent out. The Mother Superior decided to send me out. Well, I'm like, why am I not the Mother Superior? Okay, we can do that. We can table that question. Great. Yeah, okay, well, that's all you get. I'm gonna go tease my hair.
Okay.
I am Zell Renegarb.
Renegarby.
Renegarby.
Oh my God, I'm a trident.
I am Zell Renegarby. You just gotta catch a break. You come Jamaica now. You got run out of the city by the Thieves Guild for skipping on your dues? But how else was a master thief like you supposed to afford your lifestyle? Now this fucking wolf won't shut up. Wrecker Scratch. That's me. I bet you're wondering how I got here. Well, let's take a step back. After leaving the city, you made your way into a more sparsely populated afterlands to work as a highwayman. Well, highwaywoman. A tomb raider and the numerous ruins. A strange dream led you to a mystic forest and a magnificent temple wrought with entwining trees and vines. You snuck in while you were prying the gemstone eyes out of an onyx wolf statue when the wolf came to life and proclaimed you to be the chosen one, or some bullshit. Am I right, guys? You hightailed it out of there as fast as you could. Only now the wolf is following you, pestering you to fulfill your destiny and claiming that he's your guide. You tried ditching him a couple of times, but he's hella fast and pretty smart, and he's pretty good in a fight. You've discovered that you've also figured out that only you can hear him talking, which is both annoying and a fun way to mess with the jerk. What? Okay, one thing's undeniable though, and it's that since Umbra, that's the wolf, burdening you with destiny, you're more aware of the natural world, of the animals and trees, and they all seem to be whispering to you in a secret language, looking to you for protection and communion. Fucker turned you into a... I'm still a druid. I'm still a druid. Okay.
So you're a rogue and a druid?
Rogue is like my second to last least favorite class. Awesome. Druid is my absolute least favorite class.
All right.
Awesome.
Picked well, man.
So it's your least two favorite classes.
Yeah, and one of them.
So,
these are gonna be great.
Here we are.
I love this class.
You have come to the town of Westhaven, following a strange dream that you had, to go to the town of Westhaven.
Okay.
And speak to the high priestess. You couldn't actually get her name because you couldn't really understand it. But when you get there, you kind of get a sense that a lot of stuff is wrong. Many of the buildings are on fire. People are running around screaming, tearing their clothes off. People are making out. Horses are running through the town. People are making out with horses. It's kind of a end of the world kind of scenario. And the four of you come in and you recognize each other from the dream, so you're like, oh, okay, all right. Yeah, standard plot device, I see.
Oh, this is a lovely town. Right?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, hi. Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. We should point out that,
Look at the horse.
that Zell here has a gorgeous, semi-transparent wolf staring at her.
What is your wolf's name?
This is Umbra. What's that, Umbra?
I did not say anything, Chosen One.
Umbra thinks that this place is great. Hey, we should probably find... Who was that, Umbra?
You must stop misrepresenting your guide and continue your choice.
Umbra says... Umbra says, we need a drink right now.
This is not befitting of a Chosen One, Chosen One.
Can I sense mode in here?
Girl? You're a girl?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. No, the wolf isn't speaking to you.
Oh, but it's probably a charmed wolf.
Of course.
It's not even there. It's... You could put your hand through it.
But you can see it.
No, you can touch it. Well,
Excuse me.
Oh, I love it.
I'm sorry. May I pinch you?
What?
Wait.
So, Harzul, by the way, is 6'6", about 150 pounds, giant goat skull helmet, human skull arms, beard down to here.
Yes.
Looks like a roadie for Metallica, basically.
I was going to say David Hyde Pierce.
Yeah, what do we all look like?
David Hyde Pierce is a roadie for Metallica.
We have rights to David Hyde Pierce.
Do you have like a visual of what we all look like? Like that? Like as vivid as that?
Potentially.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay, we'll get there.
Yeah.
I can describe that if you prefer.
No, but would it be all right though if I pinched you a little?
Let me ask Umbra.
Yes, it's a good.
You shouldn't have done.
It was evil.
His dagger pops up and says, "Oh yeah, that's evil. That was really going to get the notice of the master. You pinched him. You didn't even stab him. You were so far from any significant organ right there.
Oh
my God, you're bad at this.
Evil.
We can hear that, right?
Yes, you can. His dagger is talking.
So we got a dagger and a wolf.
Yeah, so, daggers talk, wolves talk. Ouch.
And I see you are someone important, I hope.
Oh, I look pretty plain. I think.
You are so old I could almost raise you.
That
was a good one.
That turns me on a little bit, I must admit. I haven't felt something exciting as that in years.
Oh,
wow.
You can tell by her garb that she's clearly a nun in the convent of the Grand Illuminated Holy Order of Theron, Goddess of Light.
Theron, Goddess of Light, thank you.
Well, I hope that our diametrically opposed viewpoints won't cause any conflict.
Oh, but it's going to make for a really good story.
Well,
She would be lawful good, and you would be lawful neutral, so...
yes, determining by the way you pinched him and said that was evil, I assume we'll get along just fine.
Oh, yeah, well, this will be great. I'm so looking forward to this.
Is there a way to make him not speak?
I am afraid not.
I mean, have you really tried? We just arrived here. You tried.
Are you the Alpine Rose?
What?
Oh no, I'm not going by that name anymore. I'm just Alice.
But you have the horn and the accordion and
I do not have the accordion. I have my lyre, which I am going to learn today.
Oh, good.
But I do have my
polka.
So
I'm here to run a new song
so
only.
Good. Maybe the greatest musician of our time.
Rose, do you have a perception equivalent?
Really?
There.
Languages and foreign culture.
Organizational
ties.
Just give me a mind check.
Okay, great. Right in the middle here.
Yeah, do we have any meta? Oh, we have one meta point.
Oh, I failed it by 2.
Failed it by 2.
Oh, but
yeah,
you
I have my points, but I don't want to use them.
Okay.
Oh!
What were you trying to do?
You thought you saw something under his robes that you recognized, but...
I recognize... Can I see what's under your robes? I think I recognize them.
What?
Oh, I have to know. I have to know.
What are you talking about?
Okay,
I don't even know what to do right now. Move my beard.
No, don't worry, sister. I just want to see his
Okay, he moves his beard, and you can see it's clearly an Alpine Rose fan club official merchandise medallion.
Oh.
You've signed like 10,000 of those in your life.
No, I use it as a focus to cast spells.
What?
Wait, your fan club
Oh goodness.
necklace is your phylactery.
It's actually a funny story.
It's not that funny.
It is. I was actually the secretary of the fan club for.
Not even president. He could have stabbed the president and then become president, but that would have been evil.
Secretary is a nice post. You take the notes?
The minutes. Yes, we call them minutes, but they're really notes.
Well, thank you, but my name is Alice, and
I know.
I'd love for you to call me that.
No, absolutely. I'm that Rosenzweig,
We're here to write the news stories. I'm inspired by you now. And you.
I would like to.
And you.
To remind everyone.
Do you know that we are adventuring now together with...
we're also here to
Alpine Rose.
Umber speaks directly into your mind, Zell. Zell, these are the people who appeared in your dream. Clearly, your coterie you must bind them to your will. Take them along onto your glorious journey.
What glorious?
Let's not also forget that we're here to find some gods. We're here on a goddamn mission.
Yeah, that's.
Well put,
Why are they kissing the horses?
They must.
Someone who's making out with a horse yells, "The constellation is missing! We're all gonna die!" He apparently changed course while doing that.
The constellation is missing.
Yeah, the constellations are gone.
I know what those are.
Local customs or history.
Oh, yes. I have urban tracking.
That will not do it.
I have
Bardic knowledge.
I don't have bardic knowledge.
Can you area knowledge?
Help me.
Yes, you do.
You can use area knowledge, yeah.
Don't
want to?
Yeah.
Can I add bardic?
Yeah, I would say that. You need that.
That is an 11.
And what did you need to hit?
12.
So you get it, yes.
Yeah.
You know that because it's fairly common knowledge, actually. It's one of those things that, like, basic Sunday school points. It's like, the gods correspond sometimes with constellations, and according to legends, if a constellation disappears, it means the god is gone or is adventuring or has come down, right? It's a sign, it's an omen, depending on which god is missing.
Can we go to the young screaming gentleman? Hey,
We're going all BoJack Horseman over there.
The horse is really,
I begin to sketch it.
Yeah, it's a dude making out with a horse.
the horse is really enjoying it.
Horse is really into it,
You can
actually.
see.
Yeah.
Is that evil?
Sorry, go ahead, sister.
That what they're doing?
Now they both want it.
Okay. All right then. Yeah, I don't feel bad about being disgusted.
No, that's the most evil thing.
My bardic
If you want to be
knowledge
evil,
score.
that's what you gotta do.
Really?
Yeah, if you want to be evil. Ha! Like I have a demon wolf.
I am not a demon, I am a spirit wolf, tasked with leading you unto your ultimate destiny.
It's telling me the secrets of the void.
There are no void and there are no secrets. Would you please get back to the task on hand?
That I am a professional.
You are so
wizard,
not what I was expecting from a chosen one.
Oh, Zell. How do we say
I know
your
a
name?
demon when I see one. I'm
Zell.
a necromancer.
Z.
Call me
Z.
Z?
Yes.
Will I ever get to hear your wolf? Can I ever get to know your wolf well enough to hear your wolf? Umber.
I mean,
Umbra.
Umbra.
You can't hear me. Never mind.
Right, yes.
oh, there you go.
Is that even how you pronounce it?
You get to the wolf through me.
Okay.
And me through the wolf. We are one and the same.
Indeed we are.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Finally, you are taking your destiny seriously.
Oh, that's
This is a watershed moment for us.
Really want to talk to Umbra? It says like 50 gold.
What? No. You may not charge access to your spirit guide.
What secrets do you want to know?
I do not know any secrets other than your destiny.
I just want to get to know her.
Oh, of course.
Zell!
Rides for 25.
This is but a distraction.
Okay, we'll talk later.
You must overcome your own nature to fulfill your destiny, Zell.
Taught me about nature.
That was...
Ooh, nature.
You need to know about nature.
So you know about nature then?
All of it. The creation, destruction. It's all one and the same.
Because I mean, you look kind of a little, stabby.
No, me? No.
I mean, you look.
No, look, you can. That's nothing.
I'd like to point out that the people running around, making out with horses, things on fire, is still going on behind you in this oasis of calm in the middle of the town square.
I don't really know this isn't normal.
That's true.
So
I came from the Necro Academy.
That's true.
That place is evil.
Yeah, it's like
this isn't any more horrible.
During this whole time, the old lady, I have been slowly walking. I assume it takes a while. Towards someone.
Yes.
And I would like to at least get their attention, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a guy who's just stuffing his face with pastries. Like he's got a whole bucket of pastries. He's just eating them all.
That's gonna eat.
It doesn't matter anymore. Oh,
Now there is gluttony.
Sir,
Sister.
Crawler. Well done.
I can't concentrate. There was a young man screaming, saying that a constellation had gone.
Oh God, that's right.
Which constellation?
Amalia.
Amalia.
Bardic knowledge?
Bardic knowledge, yes.
Ooh, I beat it by 3.
Okay, so this is going to take a bit of unpacking.
Here we go.
As in pantheons on our neighboring Earth, this world's gods exist in generations. You know, typically it's about the 3rd generation of gods where you get really human people.
Remember that time we landed in a town filled with fire, destruction, and seductive barn animals?
That was fun. That was fun.
All right,
thank you for your memories.
We love memories.
So by about the time you get to the 3rd generation of God, it's less the elemental chaos emerging from darkness, and is more the asshole who likes to disguise himself as a swan and impregnate teenagers.
Right.
Right, yeah.
That's the 3rd generation of gods that's kind of alive now, and they have also, many of them have children who are demigods or full-on godlings or whatnot. And here's the thing, in this world, the children of gods are kind of like the children of celebrities. The gods want to keep them under wraps, kind of because they're not mature yet. People really speculate about them. What are their powers going to be? What are their symbols? What domains will they take over from their parents? And that sort of thing. You know that Theron, goddess of light, and her consort, the nameless one, have 3 children, and Amalia is the youngest, basically the equivalent of an 18-month-old toddler.
Right. But that means I recognize her name instantly.
Yes, of course. Is one of the 3 children.
Excellent.
Wow.
So you would recognize her as Amalia, the godling of delight, likely to be the goddess of joy or potentially addiction when she fully matures.
Wait, godling of delight, so it's, wait, what did you say, joy or?
It's like when they emerge, you know, it says right now it's just delight. You know, she's tiny, she's delighted by, well, I mean, she's the godling of delight.
Yeah.
And may eventually mature and as a adult goddess become like the goddess of joy or addiction. It depends on if she can curb her cravings.
It really depends on which delight you go with.
Exactly, and here's the thing.
Which Baldwin brother are you going to be?
Exactly, are you Steven or are you Billy?
Yes.
Let's go to the Wheel of Baldwin.
Oh no, not Steven.
Not Steven, not Steven.
I'm kidding.
Right.
Steven Baldwin, if you're watching this.
Oh.
$5.
Then you're probably going to hell, Steven.
And here's the other thing you know about them is, you know, these younger gods, godlings is what they're called.
Which is actually
sometimes they have cults. A lot of times they don't. Amalia is not allowed to have a cult until she's potty trained.
Same thing for Aquamarine.
Right, because, you know, the thing is, godlings at this area, they don't have control over their powers. Like a toddler god can't grant spells, but they can accidentally cast spells. They can accidentally warp reality with their emotions.
Oh, for sure,
And so, if Amalia is missing from the sky, that's not good.
Right. She got. Okay. I'm gonna use the meta point. The one meta point that we have so far. I want to go over closer to sister here.
Where is the nearest temple?
Oh wait, no, he's eating crawlers.
Right. Get your pantomime.
I'm going to attempt to knock one of the crawlers out of his hand.
Okay,
What did you guys
In an act of pure malice.
make an attack roll.
Let's take a look at what my melee attack is.
So, for your record, chat, an hour into Farther All, the first attack roll is to knock the crawler out of the hand of a traumatized man.
There you go.
In an act of evil, I'm trying to appease my dark lords, okay?
All right.
You are an interesting subject.
No.
Okay.
No, I missed it by 8.
I stop his hand.
I stop you as you go to attack him.
I may have accidentally just slapped the priestess.
Okay.
Or do you slap me?
Which is even more evil.
Okay, so you missed by 8.
That is more
Make
evil.
an attack roll on the priestess.
That is more evil if you hit the nun.
Yes.
The nun in plate armor? It's like, isn't she like all decked out?
No.
Not yet.
Not yet, okay.
I just have a very big sword.
It's a really big sword.
Yeah,
there's no way I hit anything with a melee attack. That's just all there is to it.
So
She was gonna be stung by a bee, and you swatted it away.
This avatar is clearly a wizard.
So the dagger pipes up with, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
I whiffed it. Again. Sorry.
Hey, maybe next time use your magic.
Oh, the dagger.
You know, maybe drain their souls or their strength.
Look, I was trying to
pull
be-
the skeleton out of their skin.
I was trying to be petty and mean.
Maybe a phantasm to scare them till they crap themselves. You know.
Evil wizard, name.
Oh, someone knows who I am, and it's the owl.
Thank you.
We're still in box text.
Harzul.
Yes, Alpine Rose.
It's Alice, please.
Yes.
Alice.
Whatever you want.
We got Alice going on. What is your dagger's name?
I don't know. I call him fuckhead a lot.
Dagger?
He does. That's actually the most evil thing he's done all day.
What's your name?
I don't have a
Sir.
name. I am the dagger of snide comments.
Is that what you'd like me to call you?
I don't care.
Okay, great. Thank you. I have to record
Although
your-
I've been playing around with Patrick.
How do you feel about that dagger of snide comments?
I hate it.
Okay, he hates it.
Patrick, it is.
No. He hates it.
Oh, but if he hates it, then we should call him that because it would be more evil, and he would actually.
Very good. So I'll record this for when I do my nightly report.
Oh, wait,
acts of evil. Pinched a guy. Pinched a girl.
Oh, so
missed slapping two people and called me Patrick.
Yeah.
That's
After I
that's
called
pretty
you
evil.
fuckhead at least twice.
Yeah, I reported that yesterday.
Okay. Fuckhead.
You're doing a good job, dagger of snide comments.
Okay, so meanwhile, Opal is sitting here as it's sinking in. This goddess is missing. What can that possibly?
Oh yes, Amalia is missing.
Back on track.
Yes.
Where is the nearest temple or praying center for Theron?
There.
Excellent. Maybe
It's
since
there.
it's
It's
her daughter.
huge. It's like town square, giant monolithic. It's like a.
My eyes are very bad.
You came from there. I saw you.
I did?
Oh God! The world is ending. Oh no! I don't care what he's making out with now.
He's making out with the box.
Damn right he is making out with a box of pastries, which is a Dunkin' Donuts ad, I believe.
I suggest that we go to the temple and I can commune with the goddess and find out what she knows about her missing child.
That big temple over there?
Is it? Can you
It's
read
huge.
it?
That's clearly a temple to Theron,
That is
right
a
there. You
temple.
can see the big sun symbol on the top of it.
Let's do this.
Shining.
That is a temple that takes
Unnaturally.
a lot of
So-
donations.
I will have to trust you.
Let's go there.
And your good
Yes.
heart, Mr. Wizard.
Take my hand.
Yes.
Here, okay.
Yes,
Temple.
yes, guide your ally.
You are so noble.
Well done, Zell. Why are you eyeing the poor box?
I'm doing a little burglary, a little pickpocketing.
Zell, why must you be such a?
Do you know what I'm doing at all times? Can you not?
He's a spirit animal, of course.
Young woman.
Yes.
Unluckily for you, as a nun, I don't have anything to pickpocket, but I appreciate the feel up.
Alice, would you also like to hold hands and cross the street?
No, I'm so busy I'm gonna write songs. Amalia is missing from the sky. Her constellation missing from up high.
That is-
Let us go to the temple. Lead us the way, sister. How was that? Was that good?
I think so. Try it again. Do it more rhythmically, though.
I wish I had ears so I could stuff wax in them.
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry? It's so good.
Meanwhile, at the temple.
At the temple.
Let's get
As you've
there.
led them up to the temple, you get up to between the pillars and you see, or rather, you hear someone poking her head around. Someone in a red robe is poking her head around the temple, going. Psst, psst. You don't hear it because you're too deaf, and you're shuffling on your way in.
Whoa.
Who's that?
Plot hook. Excuse me. Come on. Plot hook.
Who's Blot Hook?
Oh, her.
Hello, Blot Hook.
She's very old.
She looks very familiar. Oh. She's youngish, mid 20s, 30s, something. She covered in a red robe that looks like it's full of pockets, like you might stash tools in. Clearly a priestess of some sort. She's keeping her face hidden, and she says, I'm in contact from your dream.
What was that?
Sorry, what?
I'm in contact from your dream.
Oh, sweetie, speak up.
I'm a lip reader.
I'm speaking.
She's wants to.
I'm the contact from your dream.
Oh, you're the contact from. She's the contact from our dreams.
Oh, I thought she was asking if we
What?
want club cream. I'm
The
sorry.
contact from our dreams.
Yes.
Hi, what's your name?
Mumbles.
Umbra, do you know who this is?
Sister Mumbles.
Oh, does Umbra know?
High priestess.
High
Priestess.
Priestess Mumbles.
You're the How is everyone a better rank than I am?
Roll knowledge, religion, or area, or something. Knowledge.
I will. It's okay. I'm giving myself religion. That is a crappy roll. But I have, what do I have? I have a +3, so no, it's a fail.
Okay, yeah, you have no. There's no way you don't know who this is, but you don't know who this is. Or who she's the priestess of.
Umbra.
There's a lot of stuff screaming right now.
I have a cult. That's
Yeah,
like
we're-
knowledge,
Yeah,
religion.
16. Oh no, I've got it's under social sciences, theology. I get it now.
Okay. there you go.
Oh, in which case oh, but that's a 16. So if I use my 3, I couldn't use it,
Were
and
we
I
given
could
meta
succeed.
I did not make it because I'm still using the big dice and we have no meta points.
I misread my character sheet, and if I use my Patreon, then I make it by 2.
Okay.
That's my best
Use
skill
your Patreon.
that I can't
I am.
make, by the way.
Use your Patreon. You recognize this is Mumbles, and she basically goes on to, as she's mumbling, you're starting to piece it together. You're like, I know who you are. Okay, you are the high priestess of Amalia's older brother, the middle child, Inslow. Inslow, who is known as the godling of, where are you? Tinkering.
Oh!
The speculation is when he grows up, he'll be the god of innovation or invention.
Or
He mostly just locks himself in his workshop and builds stuff. He's working on something now that's it's a series of tubes and switches that either go to 1 or 0. It doesn't really make any kind of sense. But you know, he's painfully shy. And again, one of the things with cults like this, when gods can't control their powers, their priests sometimes manifest parts of the gods' personalities, and Inslow can't talk to girls.
Oh, I know that.
So his high priestess is having trouble talking to anyone.
That meta point so Christian he uses his best skill.
Hey.
Aw, thank you.
Thank you. I'm going to use it then, so I can use my best skill.
Excellent. 1 meta point gone.
I'm gonna use 1 as well.
2 meta points gone.
Fine.
Right, so because Inslow
It's nice to be
can't
able to
talk to
use what you have.
girls
Yeah.
because he's a nerd,
Yes.
his high priestess can't speak to just people, or is it women?
Is it women? Mumbles? It is.
Mr. Wizard, you being so evil,
Incredibly evil. Yes.
to be determined. What if you scared the words out of her? Like if you scared her, maybe she would scream and we could hear them.
I could just talk.
Oh, thank you. She can just speak up.
No, she can't
Normal.
speak
Just talk
up.
to. She wants to just talk to them.
Just talk to.
Oh, talk to the
You want to just talk to me?
There's only one
That
man.
makes me feel so sad.
She's a rude person. It's not her fault, everyone. Boys, please speak
There's
to
only
her.
one boy here. There's only one boy here.
I mean, one boy, sorry.
You know,
I am also masculine.
Who's the? You want me?
I love Umbra.
Sit.
Oh gosh.
I shall sit. Because I choose to sit.
Good.
To rest.
Good boy.
So as better to lead you to your destiny.
Good boy.
Jealous.
I am not a boy. I am a spirit wolf from beyond.
I'm so jealous.
you know, it just looks like you're talking to yourself, right?
I disguise myself to be more masculine presenting.
Okay. Roll disguise.
Brilliant.
That's 10, and I make it by 5.
Yeah. All right. So
now
what do you do? Describe it.
I just take up more space and talk over people. Woke as fuck.
Decent with a mic drop.
Mumbles. Talk to me straight here.
Oh my God, I can for some reason. Thank you so much. Oh God, thank you. It is such a curse. I just don't go for a while. Just let me talk.
You got it?
Here, there. It's so nice to actually listen. A, E, O, U. I can speak again. Oh, it's so nice. It's me.
It's a will just
Eyes
stand
this way,
behind
eyes
you.
this way.
Would you please
Stand behind you and listen.
Just ask the other members of your party to go into the temple so I can talk to you directly?
Oh, we're not going. Well, I'm not going, but I'll stand directly behind you. Would that help? You can't see me gone.
It kind of does help, yes. Actually, thank you. I summoned you in your dream.
Yes.
Together. Because I need your help.
We don't know each other.
Yes. Well, if you would, Harzul is a wizard from the Necro Academy. Zell Renegarbi is a rogue of.
Don't call me a rogue.
Adventurer of questionable morality. Your spirit guide.
Entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur. Fine. Entrepreneur. There's the bard, and then there's Sister Opal here, who I'm not looking at, so I can speak. I could actually speak.
What?
If I'm. Would you please me? I am under the auspices of my god, and therefore he's infecting me with his own awkwardness and.
I saw a leg.
I'm a little.
Mumbles, are you? Oh.
It's just a bit awkward.
Do you have a boner?
Please don't.
Thank you, sister.
Anatomically.
She finished my sentence.
Anatomically impossible. My Lord Inslow, the great god of innovation to be, has an issue. As you may have noticed, people are panicking because his little sister has gone missing.
Yes, I did notice that because I'm very observant.
Yes, you did. Thank you. What happened is, well, it's.
Use your words.
Thank you. Their parents went to visit some friends and they left Inlo in charge because he's the most responsible of what, and Trey didn't like that and was very upset by that, so we got Amalie all webbed up on sugar and then let her into Inslow's office, workshop, and she broke a lot of stuff, and then he got mad and he took away her boppy, and then she cried all night, and then we think that Trey threw her boppy down here, and that's where she came down here, and you have to find her before her parents get back.
Her boppy pillow?
It's a boppy, it jumps.
Her boppy.
Oh,
Hey, you did that. You did that on your own.
Yeah, I did that on my own.
You did it.
I fear the pull of my god waning. He's concerned. He's scared. He's looking through one of his looking devices. It's a long tube with a series of glass lenses in it. It works, though. It's good. But if you could please go and find Amalia, and of course the things she needs in order to make her safe and sleep again, and bring her back here to me, so he doesn't get in trouble. That would.
Mumbles, what is her?
Oh no, you start.
Harzul, you can go ahead.
No, please, I won't. No, absolutely not. No.
I just want to know what her boppy looks like.
Thank you. I was going to ask. We have so much in common.
What was that?
It's a rabbit.
It's a rabbit.
She has to speak to the men.
It's a rabbit. She did it.
Hey, good on you.
Good job, Mumbles.
I didn't hear anything.
I know that it's making me very.
It's her rabbit, Boppy. What color is Boppy?
Snow. White. It's
Snow White.
getting harder because I know they're there, so I'll get this out. You have to find the blessed Binky, which will quiet her. You must find the sacred Blanky to make her invulnerable again because she hasn't grown her nimbus yet. And you need to find the hallowed milk to put her to sleep.
Hallowed milk?
Find the Binky, the blanket, and the milk. Put her to sleep. Bring her back here.
Wait.
What kind of milk is it?
It's hallowed.
Yeah, hallowed.
Hallowed milk.
Hallowed milk.
I would like to point out.
I'm glad she's still drinking, otherwise she'd be Halloween. Halloween.
Halloween, yeah.
Halloween.
Halloween.
You would be better putting your energy on fulfilling your destiny.
You eat your own crap.
No, really, it just looks like you have Tourette's.
So the best metapilots that the founders have been sent to, well, we're supposed to find a Binky, a Blanky, and some milk?
Yes, but for a godling.
Hallowed milk.
For a godling, a little godling of delight.
Well, all right, Mr. Wizard, can't you just do a tracking spell?
Look, I have a name. It's Harzul the Incredibly Evil, or just Harzul.
And his friend Patrick.
And, yeah, Patrick.
I'm not answering to that.
Fuck off, Patrick. Oh, that's another one.
That's some evil. Maybe put me in someone. That would be even more evil.
It's just the dagger of snide comments. It's his full name.
What was the one? I'll put you in my mother. No, wait, that's your mother. That's where I'll put you.
You would put me in my mother.
I don't.
You would put me.
Look, it sounded
in a collection of steel ingots.
It sounded better in my head.
Why don't you just stab someone? Is that so hard? Oh no, I've seen you attack. It really is.
Oh Christ!
He's got you there.
Who?
Patrick has
nothing. Nothing.
So,
bleed.
and we
need to find the baby.
Do a tracking spell on an item and find it. Isn't that how this works in the books? Screenplays?
What was that, Mumbles? What? Oh, she's trying to talk to you.
I don't know what you're saying.
This way. Look at me.
Oh.
Go into the temple and talk to your damn head of your order.
Oh, the Order of Theron.
Oh. Well, let's go inside.
All right.
Let's go inside.
Oh, do you want me to stay? No?
Oh God, more than you know. You know how hard it is to not be able to articulate your own thoughts just because a member of your own gender is present.
Oh, poor Mumbles.
That
We
does
understand.
sound really abnormal.
You know what would be evil is if you just left.
Really though? Is it really? Would it?
Yes!
Oh, dagger.
Okay, well I'm gonna go then because
I leave. I leave. I was out by the hand.
We gotta find this little sweet babe.
Oh, you know what would really be evil? Woman, right here, whole time. Bet you didn't know.
Gender's kind of fluid.
Oh, look.
Gender's
Very
so
uncomfortable.
fluid.
I just made you. Did you see how uncomfortable I just made the
Gender
high
is a
priestess?
spectrum. This is so dumb.
The high priestess. I made the high
And
priestess.
she runs off.
Very uncomfortable of a good god, right?
Okay.
Good, is it?
Yeah, okay, that's kind of evil.
What? No, that is top shelf evil.
That is for you. That is discount evil. That is bodega in a one-horse town, discount bin kind of evil.
Discount bin evil.
Yeah, well, high priestess. Not just some like random monk or clergy.
I'll put it in my report, okay?
All right.
Now, why don't you go into the Temple of Theron and take a dump on the altar?
I think I'm just going to use the loo without asking.
Oh my God, you're terrible.
Sister, will you please take us into the temple to your?
Oh, I've already been walking. I'm
Good.
very
So you
slow.
catch up to her, which is very easy.
I'm only like 3 feet ahead of you.
Hey,
I
girl,
walk
sorry.
very slow.
I just don't see her.
Okay, you step in, and the acolytes in there are administering to people who are freaking out, giving communion to some, counsel to others. The church is packed. A lot of people here are, only Belmas and Spring Eve Theronites, if you know what I mean.
Oh,
right?
I do.
As I walk by
No,
people,
I actually
I'm gonna,
do. That's really weird.
Isn't that crazy? Yeah.
It makes you kind of think like you should just appreciate the service as a part. Anyway,
I'm gonna touch people to calm them as I walk by.
Yeah.
I will also make moves.
You'll make moves on the people there, okay?
Yeah.
I'm following I've never been inside a temple of.
You know we have to.
Vocal fry.
Oh,
Okay.
All right.
Well, as I'm taking the
Vocal fry on who, Pax?
no, oh yeah, it has to be on someone.
Yeah, or it can be for you to point at someone later.
Oh,
You could give us all a number and just roll. You could do that.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Vanessa.
Okay,
Vocal fry.
so then we've got you roll again, and we've got numbers to tell us who we have to
You
be.
must speak in the voice of Eliana.
Oh, cool. I did this one last week. Great.
I did it by
you.
5 of just picking
Okay,
pockets.
so you're picking pockets. So what's happening is you're moving through a group of traumatized people.
I'm
Sister Opal heals, calms their minds, Zell picks their pockets, and then a snarling wolf follows up, shaking its head at Zell, and just a
And
constant.
I'm also, because I'm in a temple of Theron, I am pretending to be hurt by the holiness of the area that I'm in. So I'm acting very uncomfortable. Oh, I'm
burning from my evil.
Really? What part of you is burning? Your neck? Your neck is burning. Your neck is burning from the evil.
It feels as though my blood is boiling inside my body.
Yeah, you're not fooling anyone. Would you look at Zell there? Now that is some evil shit. Look at what Zell is doing. She is stealing the life savings of people thinking the world is ending. That is some evil there.
And
you know what? You know what?
Also in my party.
Also in your party, you don't get residual evil from your party members.
That's not true. That is pointedly.
You had better be raising funds for your adventure, Zell.
Yeah. Yes, of course. Hey, cute Sam over there, I think people might be allergic to, go.
Concern for the common folk is a good characteristic.
Stick over there. Go get that good stick.
There's a stick, and then he heads out.
All right, one-time deal. Soul transfer, pack transfer. Your knife for that wolf.
Doesn't work that way.
He doesn't know that.
Oh wait. So. Wait. So you're gonna trade me for the wolf? See, this is so evil. Why can't you be like this?
No, this is a really good idea.
I know.
You give me the knife.
Oh,
and you get the wolf.
If
the knife decides.
I tried this 3 times before, and supposedly, according to the instructions that I was given,
he actually read the instructions. That's how lame this guy is.
If I pass the knife to you, I have to stab you through the heart with it.
Oh,
right. And then it's yours. But then I
just you drop it.
No, I've tried that. That doesn't. No, they get mad.
They do get mad.
I mean, it's not like it just comes back, but they send it to me again.
I did not find the stick.
Next time, you're still a good boy. I
am not a boy. I am a spirit.
Good spirit.
I waited for millennia until you came.
And you waited.
You're like all really preoccupied with like
talking to our inanimate objects.
And talking to your objects while she's like helping everybody.
She really is. As you are moving through the crowd, one of the acolytes who recognizes you comes in and says, "The Mother Superior has been looking for you."
Excellent. I would like to detect evil.
Okay.
I assume
That's such a good idea. Oh my God. Detect that evil.
Yeah, I beat it. I would like to turn around and go up to the rogue.
Does she cast detect evil?
First, you detect evil. Here's the thing. So, the average person, you could say the non-adventurer, the person who will not go down in history, is only capable of so much good or so much evil, and that's within a forgivable range as long as they haven't done something like murder, pillage, that really spikes their evil, right?
Gotcha.
So there are some people who are selfish. There's some people who are, amoral and whatnot, but they're not outright evil. And you can tell that from the glow. There's, it's mostly people are scared, mostly people are good. There's a few other outright dark people. The biggest evil things are coming off of the dagger and Zell.
Yeah. So
also, I'm undetectable alignment right now. Like I don't want my people seeing my aura, so I keep it.
And to be fair, Zell's never killed anyone, but the dagger surely has.
Surely.
This will be a secret whisper to Matt. AK has the details.
Hey, I have no idea how to access that.
It'll be.
Yeah.
You'll get it.
Send it to Mark.
Send it to Mark, yes. I'll take it.
Whisper it to Mark and he can write it down and get it to Matt for us. Great.
Okay,
so upon seeing that Zell is clearly an evil,
yes,
I would like to walk up to Zell and I assume I'm wearing my belt.
No, you haven't gotten that yet.
I haven't gotten it yet.
Right, because you haven't spoken to the Mother Superior yet.
I see. Well, okay. I'm just gonna take a little face in my hands.
I have a very squishy face.
Listen.
You also realize when you reach up there, she has slightly pointed ears.
Oh.
Are you like?
Shut up.
Are you like?
Shut up.
Are you?
Do I share that information?
No, you just feel it, which is rare because in this era of Farther All, elves are not around.
Oh my God, are you?
They're very, very rare.
Shut up.
Oh my God, are you?
Shut up.
I don't know if I haven't told anyone yet. I'm just feeling it. But, you have a secret. You're also stealing everyone's money. And this is very quiet, by the way. This is between.
The dagger's literally been shouting that for over a minute.
Yeah, I've been writing about it.
Pay attention, okay? Harzi, pay attention to how she reacts, okay?
If you would like to survive the day...
The dagger bursts into flame. Well, okay, can't hold it any longer. Please take me out. No, please take me out of this temple. Out of the temple now, please. Out of the temple. That would be great.
Yep. Somebody open the door over there.
You actually did it. You're so suck at being evil. So you just threw a flaming evil dagger outside.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's okay. Anyone who touches it will probably die.
If you want to keep your secret, and if you want to live, I suggest you shape up, or I will smite you the fuck out of here.
The septuagenarian is correct. You must shape up in the common parlance.
A curtsy.
I brought you the stick.
Oh, that's good.
That's really nice stick.
Isn't it not?
Good spirit.
Now that I've got the whippersnapper in shape, going to the Mother Superior.
I really should go get that knife.
All right, Alvin Rose, make some sort of perception.
That's Alice.
Alice, sorry.
Okay. Oh, I rolled a 4.
Very good.
Fantastic.
So this is what happens based on Pax's hack attack. As Harzul turns to retrieve his dagger of snide comments, he stumbles a bit and drops his spell book, which, though it's got the evil, screaming leather binding, it pops open and a whole bunch of postcards and ticket stubs pull out, and it is clearly a handmade fan scrapbook from Elfin Rose.
Well,
so glitter and autographs just go spilling everywhere.
Pictures of her everywhere.
Nice, Pax.
Oh my god, what is that? Oh my god.
Other than very embarrassing, it's my spell book.
Oh my god, this is pictures of me. This is it's everything.
Well, I've always considered you.
He's literally got spells for reanimating the dead on your album covers, written out by hand with kisses.
Oh my god.
Actually, the XO is a part of the spell. That's what makes it especially evil.
You kiss the reanimations, or
He thinks my polka music is. You really like.
I like all of your later material as well.
Okay.
I just became a fan on the earlier stuff, and so I've got, a penchant for it, if you will. I like it. I think it's good.
Do you play music?
Oh, no, I mean, I know how to play 3 of your songs on the lute.
Okay.
But only, the part that's ding, 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 ding. It's just 2 notes.
Okay.
It's 2 notes, but I learned those 2 notes,
Maybe later you can,
For
do
you.
a cover. I feel really.
I'm sorry, what did you
I
just
feel
ask
really
me to
humbled
jam?
that you're inspired by my work.
Time out from the Larry Dixon. Mercedes Lackey is laughing giddily right now. Just let that sink in, everyone who grew up in the 80s.
I love it.
Oh my god. Well, better pick it up.
Love you, Misty. And Larry, you're cool.
Yeah, well.
You're... All right. So we still are in box text.
Okay. My
So we're
dog thinks
standing
Larry
here-
Dixon is. Our dog thinks Larry Dixon is Santa Claus. So.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Santa Claus after he discovered CrossFit. Right, so to walk through what's happening in here, Zell has been robbing the poor. Her spirit wolf brought her a very nicely carved stick.
It's really good.
Harzul dropped his spell book, which is a handmade scrapbook of Alpine Rose fanboy stuff. Right at Opal's feet as she's been healing. Right as the acolyte has come up and said, the Mother Superior needs to talk to you. They can stay and help here, but we must speak, you and I.
Oh.
Well, you and she.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yes. Who are they?
That's the rest of your party, we assume. Please, sister.
We're in here. Okay.
Oh,
wait.
We haven't much time.
We'll wait here for you.
I'll come back.
Would you like a piggyback ride, sister?
Oh, yes.
Okay, so the acolyte stoops down and picks up the 97-pound sister Opal.
before you
and
go,
then
should I
carries her
continue to
off.
collect donations?
No.
Yes, that'd be great. Here's the tray.
Thank you.
Oh no,
Thank you, blessed sister.
Oh, I don't want to interfere with this.
Well played.
I can't interfere. It's an observer.
All right.
Whatever comes out of it is going to be
So
good.
while
I
you
can't
guys
believe
are,
I'm
you
gonna
guys
be in
can
an Alpine Rose song. I'm going to be in one.
You are. You all are. You're going to be in a really epic song that I'm
So,
writing right
Sister Opal, this is
you're writing an epic.
solo aside, just you and me.
Oh.
You are the acolyte carries you to the Mother Superior. Mother Superior Delane is her name.
Delay.
The head of the order.
How old is she?
She's 65.
Younger than you.
Why am I not a Mother Superior?
Because, she says, after the acolyte has left, you were an adventurer.
I was?
You were before you came here. Don't you remember? Before your family made you renounce adventuring and pay for your sins of the flesh. And you came here to the nunnery. And into
Let's
the
hand
convent.
wave it and say I remember. Keep
Yes,
going.
you did. Anyway, it's bad. What's happened?
Well, yes, Amalia is missing.
Yes.
Did you know?
What I'm about to let you know is a secret that cannot leave this room.
Oh. Should I write it down?
No! You should not. You should not. You should not. Amalia. Sweet.
It's missing.
Yes, I know. You're Amalia.
He's missing.
Oh no! You hear the shout in the sanctuary there.
Maureen.
Exactly. She says, Amalia is missing, and I know this because I am the head of her cult.
What?
I am High Priestess Kitty.
Wait. You are the high priestess
Yes.
of a baby?
High Priestess of a baby's cult no one is supposed to know.
And your name is Kitty?
It was chosen by the goddess herself.
Well, no shit, Sherlock.
Yes.
I love Angela Lansbury.
You have to understand. Opal, she is not allowed to have a cult. She shouldn't have, but it allows me to speak to her directly.
That sounds very inappropriate.
Would you please drink this potion of clarity? You'll need it. It's one of the two things I have set aside for you.
Well,
It will help you see and think clearly again.
all right, a little
Drink
bit.
that. That was sacramental wine. Please drink the potion. Sister. It's not spinach. But your mind clears a bit.
Okay.
You can remember. Yeah, you used to be kind of a hellion in your youth. You ran around, you had adventures
Yeah.
and whatnot, and then there was the incident, and your parents basically forced you to join the convent,
All right.
where you've been for the last 50 years.
Apparently not accomplishing much.
Yes, but here's the thing. I cannot leave because I need to maintain what contact I can with our missing goddess.
Well, so you better get me in contact as well.
I can't do that, but I can give you the blessings of the order. You are the only nun who has ever had an adventuring career, and so I will give to you this. And she can barely lift it. It's this giant, almost pro wrestling belt. Golden.
You just made her entire
awesome,
life.
You know, just glitzy and whatnot and everything. And says, you must put this on, but first, the armor. And she pulls back a curtain, and there's plate mail armor there. For the 97-pound.
How am I supposed to carry? This weighs more than me.
Put on the belt, Opal.
Oh, can you help me?
And now, you put on the belt and the body boost. You now have the strength of 3 men. You clap
Like
boom, and it's like
size men or like regular size dudes?
oh man, a regular medieval yeoman, like field hand dudes.
So like 5'7", but nearly 200 pounds.
Yeah, exactly. You have the strength of 3 Sean Astons.
Dude, he can carry like 3 Frodos.
And he can
He probably could.
Up 3 mountains.
and he can carry an entire trilogy.
yeah.
That's straight.
Man.
Can. We love you,
And the
Sean.
filler episode.
We do love you, Sean
You're
Banks.
watching Sean Astin.
Right.
We love you.
Oh my god, if he ever watched this, I would actually die because I'm obsessed with Sam.
Also, great job on Stranger Things.
We love Stranger Things, Sean.
My first tattoo.
He's on it. I haven't just haven't started
Oh,
yet.
sorry. No. Say nothing.
It's not a spoiler to know the cast list.
You're right. It's not.
Right,
I
anyway.
just got scared of further possible.
And Paul Reiser's still mad about you.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I will get a penalty chair for this group. And give you penalties.
How cute would that
Well, we are.
It'd actually be pretty cute.
We
so.
can do what we do at Gen Con, and we can have the have to hold the sign that says "Tell me about your character."
Oh yeah, please do
It's
that.
the ultimate Gen Con punishment.
Yeah.
At the booth.
Please tell
No
me about
offense,
your
guys.
character.
So, after the 20 minutes it takes you to put on the armor with your superpowered hands, you feel awesome. You feel good. Now you can carry that gigantic sword. You have all of your stats as they are reflected there. She says, I can give you the secrets. We trust you. Go with the group that Mumbles has assembled, right?
give
again-
me the secrets.
The secrets. I have spoken to Amalia, but again, she is a child. I asked her 3 questions.
Oh, all right.
to help us. I spoke to Mumbles. She knows you need the binky and the blanket and the milk. I asked her, Amalia, where is your binky? And she said, orcs, scary.
Orcs.
What I heard was oaks. It may be orcs. I don't know. She has a
Well,
list.
she's a child. She's a baby.
Yes, she's teething.
Baby talk.
Orcs, scary.
I think it's orcs.
In the words of Amalia.
Scary.
Then I asked her, Amalia, where is your blankie? And she said unto me, Goggy, funny. I asked for clarification. She said, pointy goggy.
Pointy, goggy, funny?
Funny, goggy.
And
Goggy, funny, pointy goggy.
Goggy, funny, pointy
Pointy
goggy.
goggy.
All right, well,
And
that
then I
one's
asked
gone.
her, Amalia, where are you? And she said, Mommy, Mommy, where you go? And cried. And she's been crying since.
Mommy, where you go? What about? Because the mom's the milk. Got it. Mommy, where you go? And that was for okay.
But this is. So take this belt and this blade, the great treasures of our order, and you, the only adventurer who has the knowledge necessary to find Amalia with your companions and restore her to this town with with the blessed binky, the sacred bink, and the hallowed milk. But be warned, the other brother may be behind this.
Which one?
The eldest.
Which one is the eldest? What's his name?
Make a roll.
You took that potion of clarity. You'd think you'd get a bonus. Or was that just to make you act less senile?
It was. We haven't. As far as I know in my notes, we have not talked about the eldest yet. So
We have not talked about the eldest.
So I was asking more as a hey, let's move the story along.
Sure, yeah. Well, which I'm glad you
6.
do. You got a 6. Very good. You know the eldest of Theron and the Nameless One's children, the elder brother of Inslow and baby Amalia. Someday he will be the god of glory, perhaps the god of awareness. At the moment he is the godling of pride, Tremerios.
Tromerios?
Or Trey.
Oh no.
Trey.
Trey, the teenage asshole god. With a cult of asshole bullies who are very proud boys.
Is this Diary of a Wimpy Kid?
Kind of.
Okay.
Trey, he's the god of assholes.
God of assholes.
That's what I'm writing down.
Asshole
We
bully.
we believe, from what I spoke to Mumbles, the night after they left, the parents, Trey gave Amalia sugar, and then gave her horsey rides around the Celestial Palace, thus waking her up past her bedtime, and then allowed her into Inslow's workshop while he dined alone, as it makes him most comfortable.
Right.
She broke many of his things, which she thinks were fun toys. Inslow caught her, took her boppy away as punishment. And then, we believe, Trey took the boppy and threw it down to the world and said, "There be your boppy. Go and claim it, ye." I'm speaking, of course, in the language that it will be recorded later. We're not going to use the bullshit
We've
vulgar...
got one recording outside. She's very good.
Oh, excellent. Very good. Anyway, we believe he may have caused this. We don't know why.
Because he's an asshole.
Well, yes, but sometimes there's more to it than just he's an asshole.
Oh, well, all right. Okay, well, I'll tell this to my party. Also, do you have any more potions of clarity I can take with me?
Here's a 12-pack.
Thank you.
Use them not sparingly at all. We need you sharp.
Oh, all right. So I'll go back out. We need to speak.
What happened to you?
I got bitchin'.
Oh, shit.
Now, can we go?
I got bitchin'.
You sure did. You sure did.
Can we go?
Opal, 97-pound Opal, comes out sounding like a bag of silverware.
Plate armor.
Opal. Oh my gosh.
Fuck the knife.
Is that your name? Your name is Opal?
Yes.
I run outside. Is there a pile of dead bodies next to it?
There are several dead bodies on the stairs.
Yeah, all right.
Rose.
That's enough out of you.
But you run outside, there's a bunch of dead bodies.
Have some more hashtag metapilots.
Yes.
Timing is good, because we're about to exit the box text. You run outside to gather the knives, and you see not only are there a bunch of bodies, but in the courtyard, on a little wagon, is standing a man in dark robes who sees you and just starts.
Well, fuck that guy.
applauding.
I have no need for thanks.
Rest of you, come on out here.
You should take credit that isn't yours. That's
Who is that? Do you know him?
So, do you all come out?
Yes.
This point?
I mean, like-
So it's the 5 of you. It's
Pick up
Alpin
the knife.
Rose, Old Lady Tank, Harzuli Uncurable Evil, the pissed off rogue, and her spirit wolf. And you notice around the wagon are 8 hulking figures. The man in the wagon throws back his hood. He looks to be 50s something with small lensed glasses. He says, this is the motley lot that the younger could put together. I'm not saying that. It is beneath you. It is not in keep. You're fine. What up, queers?
Oh,
I am so sorry. I am so sorry.
Fuck that.
Trey the mighty, the great diverginator. That is not a word, Lord. Diverginator is fine. He whose phallus dwarfs the heavens, before whom all other men become gay. Trey the de-lesbianizer. Lord, would you please just skip the end? Fine, yes, fine. Yes, he proclaims you are all lame and should start punching yourselves. Would you just let me handle this one? Yes, go. It's good. Fine. You're wasting your time on this lame-ass quest. Please stop contributing. I can take it from you. I have done this before. I did this for your father. I can do this. Yes, I know you want to. Yes, they're lame. Statistically, probably they are not all.
We can hear you.
Yes, I know. Would you just give me a moment, please? He turns around.
No, take your time.
Just listen. I'm getting there.
Hello? Excuse me?
Yes.
Excuse me, hi.
Yes, just a minute. I'm communing with God.
I wanna
If you
charm
could have
you.
a moment while I commune with God, please. Thank you. No? Wait, fine. Okay, yes. So, bullet points. You're all gay. You're wasting your time. And hand over the belt.
Can I charm person? Got my leer.
Got my leer. Okay, so you want to start playing?
Oh yeah, I'm playing. I'm singing a song
Okay.
to charm them.
Okay, no, wait, everybody shut up. Shut the fuck up. Alvin Rose is playing.
Excuse me.
Alice, it's Alice.
Do you know who I am?
Yeah,
Shut
are
up.
problematic
Are you,
as fuck.
I'm sorry, are you Alpine
That's how
Rose?
my song starts.
who-
See? How did you know?
Are you Alpine Rose?
I have not finished my manly introduction. She's
problematic as fuck.
Oh my God, she's right. She's right, they're flying.
How dare you say those things to us?
I didn't
you
want
suck,
to.
You suck. You suck.
Oh shit, fucking microphone drop, mate. Oh,
Are you
in
charmed?
your face,
Are you,
roll it.
are you like charmed now? Okay.
Did those? I don't know if those metaphors.
I rolled a
showed up,
7.
by the way.
Oh God! So he is charmed, and he looks really apologetic, and he says, "He's going to be a great god someday. A great god.
Oh.
It's a phase he's going through. You know,
It's not
it's
okay.
all
Do you
misguided.
know that?
I know. I've been talking to him.
know?
I am his high priest,
Okay. You
Yes.
gotta do something about this.
which I will, if I may, please.
if he's going to become the god of glory.
I understand. I'm on your side here. I'm trying to help.
Right.
Yes.
Hand over the belt, right?
Yes, the belt.
We're
My
not-
name,
no.
if I may, my name. I am Cridge. No, damn it! I am Cridgy. Cridgy. That's Kridge. It is pronounced Cridgy. It is not that thing I said before.
Cringe.
No, it is not Cridge. It is Cridgy. Cridgy. It's very simple. It's hard D, hard G. No, Cridgy. I'll thank you to pronounce it correctly. I am going to learn all of your names as we kill you. You can take the same.
Well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
I am warning you.
Oh my god.
Zell,
Yes.
do you have any rope on you as a robe?
Yes.
You know what? Forget it. Trailings.
Trailings. Wait, trailings.
Railing?
Oh,
That's when the bulky dudes hurl off their cloaks and you notice them in armor with popped chain collars and scale shell necklaces.
oh no.
Oh, the crests of their helms made up like waves of gelled hair.
Oh no.
Pack Sun with the Palor crest.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And they come forward with their weapons going, come on. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go.
Bro.
Roll an ish.
Bro, do you even melee?
The worst villain you can think of. Okay.
All right. I guess do we roll initiative then?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
I'm excited about this.
I am too. Oh God. What do we? Okay, we have meta points. Good.
But with my massive ACV,
Oh yeah. Oh, what's Opal's ACV?
it's
Oh.
gotta be better than mine.
I'm using Rosie's.
Is hers that bad?
No, Rosie's is just better than Opal's. I'd
All right.
like a high number.
Call it out. What do we got here for?
I'm at 24.
Whoa, okay. Rose or Al.
Alice?
Sorry.
23. It's okay. I like Rose too.
I think it's time for a hashtag system shock.
Oh, I think so too. Let's finish initiative and then that'll go off.
Okay, I got 19.
19 for Harzul.
Because I rolled a 12.
Zell.
31.
Oh, okay. So now let's do the system shock. All right, so you have character sheets for everyone.
no,
That's
this
you're
is
thinking of a meltdown. This just throws us on the slider.
The meltdown is
All
the
right,
swappy.
still be good. All right.
Yeah, we need a
Zell, you are right in the middle.
We need a meltdown.
Dang it.
We need a meltdown.
Harzul, you are one step away from pilot.
Oh, lame.
Opal, dead center.
Okay.
And Rose, one step away from pilot. So you just went full near pilot or in the middle, right around the time you're about to go into your first combat, and your dice adjust.
But it came after initiative, so my initiative didn't go up.
Okay. So
I stopped talking like this, but do I need to?
no.
No, you did it for a while.
All right, you can continue. Zell, one initiative. You go first.
Oh shoot! I was gonna do something. Oh, use a meta point. That's what it was.
You're using two meta points.
Yeah.
Two of them.
And hop in here, and I look at the most chatliest Brad Bro.
Yeah, Chadliest Brad Bro,
Yeah.
which is actually a rank in their army. There's Brad Bro, second Brad Bro, Chadliest Brad Bro.
Oh my God.
Each motion is, do you know who my dad is? And I just tossed 2 daggers.
He's like, let's go. This is
Yeah,
coming up towards
2
you.
daggers.
Throw 2 daggers, roll your attacks.
First one is I made it by 3.
Okay.
Second attack. Oh,
Matt, I love your brain. Enjoy hashtag meltdown.
Yeah!
So next round.
Thank you, Maximo! Oh, man. I've been waiting for this shit for weeks.
Oh my God.
Let's finish this round and then we'll have the meltdown.
I made by 3, second one I made by 7.
So if you're made by 3, second one by 7. Oh, man. So how much damage are you doing with that?
Yeah.
For each one.
Well, first off, okay, so the first one, he actually does make his DCV.
Okay.
Which takes him out of position for the next one, which, okay. Yeah, his smile is a lot wider. How much damage did that do?
55.
Okay, his smile is a lot wider, and across his neck, he is down and dead. Bleeding out. Very much. Umbra, death to all of your foes, chosen one.
Shut up.
That was wicked awesome.
That's awful.
Oh, do you?
Sister Opal, your move.
Great. Oh God. But Sister Opal does know how to use a sword. She is aware of how they work.
Oh, yes. You used one when you were young.
I did.
When you
Great.
were young.
My Sister Opal.
Weird, because she does look a thing like Jesus.
Yeah. And she is one of the killers now.
I'll take it easy. Watch it now. Here we go.
He doesn't look a thing like Jesus.
She doesn't
but
look a thing like Theron.
Gentleman. Okay. Sorry, it's a good song.
Back on track. With my newfound power and strength.
You are the strength of 3 Sean Austin. You are the strength of half of the Goonies, basically.
Wow.
I would like to charge just head first into the pack of the dude bros, hoping that maybe I just knock them over like bowling pins.
All right, roll it.
So, let's get this straight. The first move of the thief was specifically dagger. Are we sure this is Masters of the Metaverse? Let's be sure of it with starting a hashtag cool rule.
Yeah!
Rule of cool, chat.
Those are my favorite.
You've got 70 minutes to pull off a rule of cool.
I like it. I like it. I also like that we were just threatened, like, oh, are you guys good enough?
Did you really just attack? Because
Is that all you did?
Is that all you? No, they're just getting back because I was giving them shit about making just food come alive and flooding everything last week.
See.
They're really going out of their way to be more creative and also put me in my place.
Give them a chance.
Yeah, I'm impressed so far.
Cool. All right. Run. I want to run bulldozer. Yeah. Okay.
The bulldozer effect.
Which? Oh God.
Now this is very important. You are carrying an oversized sword and charging enemies, so this is very anime. What position are you in when you charge? Are you doing the shoulder drag?
Well, okay.
Are you doing the arm out?
I think arm out.
Oh yeah, the arm out.
Dragging the sword behind her.
Let her describe it. It's
in Opal's head. That is exactly what she thinks she looks like. However, I botched my roll real bad.
Okay.
Was it doubles?
Hashtag meta point.
Thank you. Well, I mean, I rolled a 20.
Oh,
total.
2d10?
On 2d12 because I'm in the middle.
Okay.
That is.
But it's not good.
That's not gonna do it. No.
So she thinks she's doing the arm up, sword behind. Hopefully that she gets through, and then she's gonna do a big sword. She's cool. But tell me what actually happens, Matt.
Well, you instead of putting the sword behind you put it in front of you and trip over it. Make a body check.
It looks like you're trying to plow the sidewalk.
Oh, God.
Kind of.
A body. Oh, I'm wearing the belt. Oh, thank God, I'm wearing the belt. I made it by 1.
The belt stays on, but you roll basically into a seated position in front of a bunch of the Chadlings. Which we're keeping that name. Chadlings right now.
Chadlings.
Even though his name is Trey, they're Chadlings.
Oh, wait, are you saying that if the belt comes off, that means the armor is still on, meaning I would be crushed by the weight of my own armor?
I don't know about crush, but like how a beached whale doesn't die immediately? They just kind of lie there under their own impossible to move body weight.
What?
Oh, wait, that's what happens to them?
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah, they beach themselves accidentally, probably because their sonar is messed up.
That's why.
And then the tide goes out, and because of the weight of their body, which is meant to be suspended in liquid at all time,
they
can't friggin' move.
Yeah.
Remember the craft when they
Right. Or what's eating Gilbert Grape?
Gifts from Minoch. Yeah.
Okay.
I was thinking a whale right.
Now you know.
Oh, I just called.
Protect your ecosystems.
Yeah, exactly. That's the real message here at Masters of the Metaverse. You only get one planet. Take care of it, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think we all learned something.
Rose! Alice! Sorry.
Rose is kind of nice too, just Rose. We'll try it out. Alice is fine.
I think any name that you used would be great.
Thank you. We'll try Alice for now, but Rose is good. Okay. Hi, I'm the Bard. Everybody, I hate these guys. I'm gonna boost all of your abilities by 2 + 2. That's
Great.
what I want to do.
Yes, you are.
I'm gonna boost my party so that I have especially
For 1 round.
more material to write about.
So what are you playing?
All rolls. Doesn't say. Actual singing. Requires actual singing once per round.
Once per round. Okay, so it's for the round.
They used to make me rap. It's cool.
What?
Used to.
You?
Wow, you just asked for it.
I did just ask for it. That was a bad thing.
Hey, Umbra.
Shit.
Everybody's going to do better than you could without this magic. Yeah, you're all gonna roll +2, cause I really gotta give you all my magic.
She's right magic with magic.
Unplugged concert.
I didn't rhyme. No, see, I didn't rhyme. I was just reiterating. I wasn't trying to rhyme.
I love that C is critical of your music.
No, I need it. See, can I show you some of my...
That's evil right there. You don't even need to be.
I want it.
It's actually to your own detriment that she's evil. Would you just hand me over, please? I want to feel what evil feels like.
Oh, you want me just to hand you over?
Yeah, stab her.
See,
okay?
will you give me some notes on my lyrics?
We're good.
We're good.
Knife. Things are going to probably be working a little differently than they normally do for a little while now. And I'll explain that.
Christian, this is why chat floods everything. We're keeping the whales safe. We're crystal heroes. Also, crystal meth is bad. Hashtag metapoint.
It's true. Crystal meth is bad.
Chat are the heroes. That's why they flood
The real
everything.
heroes. They flood everything because they're trying to expand the whale's habitat.
It seems that Aquamarine isn't really in tune with what's going on with all her liars. It's not surprising. Those with so many liars usually can't handle the crew.
God damn it.
I'm really clever with this one. Y'all don't even know. Here's to the hashtag pool.
I can't handle the truth.
Wow.
That's right, chat. You too can make puns.
I gotta walk that one off, I think.
No. The only way that's getting out of my head is like a bullet.
All right. All right. So, Alice, that was your move.
Thank you.
Very good.
Just to clarify, end of the round on your next turn.
Yeah, I mean, we all get the +2 next. I mean,
Whatever our next action is.
Cool.
Right.
Exactly. Harzul, the incredibly evil.
Who is mostly Crash Jackson right now. With
we
a
got
knife.
6 meta points.
Yeah, I'm Crash Jackson with a knife, which is good.
Oh, that's true. Crash is good with knives.
Crash cuts like a knife.
Go crash like a diamond. What?
This stool is incredibly uncomfortable. You guys didn't warn me about this.
No, where are we on, we have a memories, right?
We do have memories. Do it.
What can I do with that? Unleash a devastating melee attack a la Jackrabbit.
Ooh.
And I have
You do have
I have a knife, a talking, flaming knife.
It's kind of like an axe.
So, just so you know, we are all $100 away from boosted abilities.
Oh man!
We're so close.
So if I just waited long enough, I might be able to just punch everybody's ass off. But instead, I'll, just see if I can throw the dagger through a couple people, maybe.
Wait, are you gonna use memories or no?
I've got all these cool. You know what I'm really gonna do? I'm just gonna use a couple meta points.
Yeah,
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm using the meta points.
All right.
Oh,
Using
shit.
the meta points because I want to try out this
That's what
avatar.
they're there for.
2 meta points gone.
And now everything seems to be all right again. One of the Chad bros fell down with a slit throat.
He's dead, yeah.
And he's dead.
Dead.
Okay, no.
Oh.
He is not dead.
What?
So you're healing him?
No, I'm making him not dead.
You're raising him.
Yes.
You're making him you're raising him from the dead.
Yes.
Yes. Roll it.
Then what?
See how well you do.
Okay.
I love this.
This is a zombie
powers?
I'm a necromancer.
Zombie dude, bro.
That's cool.
Oh, holy shit! Double ones.
Oh my god!
I got critical
So
success.
he actually, the skin sloughs off and melts away as he rises as a skeleton saying, dude.
Go forth, my bro, and defeat your former comrades. I actually have to do the voice, otherwise the spell doesn't work.
Oh my god, just do the voice.
Go forth, my minion, and destroy all those before you.
Sweet.
Bro.
Hell yeah. So Skelly bro, or whatever it is,
It's just skeletons
roll
now.
for him. He uses
These are
8s.
so inappropriate.
He has what now?
He uses 8s to attack.
Awesome. Awesome. Does he have my ACV?
Skelly Bro.
Yours +3.
What does Skelly
Okay.
Bro look like?
They're looking for the babe. What babe? Babe is power. What power? Power of you. They do. Do it. Save from the Trey.
Oh! Nice. So, hit it. Wow!
Labyrinth.
I got both barrels of that.
I hit it.
I
You
love
hit it?
that.
Okay, so Skelly Bro grabs the nearest of his friends, who's like, get off me, dude! Whoa! And just makes his, you know how a bendy straw, if you grab it and pull it and then twist it around like that a bunch?
Yeah.
It's like that, but like way gorier. And he pulls his friend's head off, basically.
Oh.
And the guy next to him,
Well done! Well done, my minion!
the guy next to him freaks out and bolts. So you're down to 5.
We are down to 5.
5 enemies.
Run in fear! In pure abject terror at my incredible evil!
Pretty good.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm putting that in my report.
Thank you.
Does,
Fuck off.
does Skelly Bro still have the popped armor collar?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to.
It's fused in place.
Just to.
I'm made of bone spurs now.
Sweet. That's pretty cool.
bro.
All right, so that was Harzul. We have now. So Kridgi is watching this unfold like shit with the skelly bro, and he begins to cast.
Ooh.
Notice his hair pops up into a wave as he begins to cast his spell.
Cringe.
And he seems to be Kridgi. First off, go forward, bro minions. Destroy them! They all yell, we lift! And get stronger.
Oh, nice!
And now the trailings go. So there's 5 of them and 1 for each of you. Let's see whom they attack.
Trailings.
Okay.
Better than Tradites.
Okay, so it looks like they're coming. 2 of them are going after Skelly Bro, and then 1 each for the 3 of you. So the 2 go after Skelly Bro.
Yeah.
All right. So
getting
Matt,
there.
we'll get the we'll do the meltdown next. Then the rule of cool after that. So you'll get to do your first meltdown in someone else's body. It's not good to have a meltdown in someone else's
Cool
body.
in someone else's body?
Huh? First rule of cool will be in someone else's body
I love
because
it.
we've got the meltdown
Yeah,
happening
yeah.
next.
Right, so is that 2?
Oh no, we don't have the rule of cool yet.
We don't? Or we're
no,
close to it.
Okay,
Yeah,
then
no,
we do it?
We're close.
We're
Regardless, one guy swings at Skelly Bro. Roll your DCV plus 5 to defend for him.
Oh, nice.
Because he hits.
Again on the 8s?
Yes. Yeah, Skelly Bro came to play.
That's good. Oh, well under.
Yeah, Skelly Bro.
Well under.
Okay, he blocks with his armored fist.
No, dude.
No.
No.
Other guy hits, so roll again, plus 4, or minus 4.
Right, yeah.
I taste as kitty.
7. Yes, I made it.
So Skelly Bro is like, nuh-uh. He's just standing there blocking stuff.
Bro, do you flushies even lift?
I feel bad for you, bro. I feel bad for you, bro.
Do you flushy?
I don't even got muscles no more.
Oh God.
All right, so
Bone
let's just
strength,
go
baby.
inside. So one of them
Bone
comes right at you, Alpenrose.
Got my.
Takes a
Super fuzz,
swing,
Alice.
but he misses.
I got you.
Ah, good.
He's all, "Ah," and just swings and misses on you.
Yeah.
Next one comes after Opal, who is again sitting there,
Yeah.
Oh.
and he somehow misses.
Cool.
Because he was swinging above you. And then someone comes straight at you, Harzul.
Uh-oh. I am
And
not
that
difficult.
will hit.
Yeah.
Roll your
Okay, I'll roll it. Oh, wait, it's got a plus 2 right now because of the song.
Yes, he does, yeah.
And I'm not rolling 8s, though. I get to roll 10s.
Yeah.
You still have your buff.
No.
I will.
Solidly hit me.
Hallelujah.
I know. I shield you.
That's
Do you
right.
have, do you have an action to shield me? Or?
I have an action for 1 round. An ally ignores damage dealt, and Opal will receive it.
So somehow,
But aren't you prone this round?
she's on her butt, but here's what's awesome. Somehow,
She like,
the septuagenarian is there. Absorbing the 60 damage.
Yeah, I'll take the 60
gotcha.
because I'm wearing my belt.
You're wearing your belt.
Yeah, I don't even have that many health.
I saved you
Big, it's 200 swing. So he's looking like, what?
in my day.
New round meta meltdown hits.
So you
right.
figure out basically how many to which direction we pass our character sheets.
All right, so.
We don't need to pass
Or
because
you just
we have
randomly assign us.
Well, hold on, let me see.
them. They're here.
Oh, are they?
We have them.
We have them all.
Oh, I know we have them all. I'm just saying we figure out who gets what that way.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. So it's 3. So 1, 2, 3. Vanessa, you get Zell.
Real excited.
Right? How does,
Yeah, you get Zell, and so
and Umbra.
Umbra. Yeah, that's right. Maggie, you get Umbra. You are in the Spirit Wolf.
I'm in.
You are in the Spirit Wolf.
Crap.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been waiting for the meltdown.
Oh my
Yes.
What do you get to do? I'm a wolf. I bite people.
Christian, you get Rose.
Are you kidding me?
I am not kidding you.
Write some good songs.
And Keeson, you get Opal.
Oh.
All right. Let's do the damn thing.
Zell, it's your turn.
Meta meltdowns are the best. You guys should give us more.
Did anyone get Zell? You got Zell, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm the
You
wolf.
and you are the wolf. You move right after Zell.
Okay. Let's look at this now.
You should kill them for your destiny.
And no one is Harzul.
You need to defend your party.
For once,
What happens to Harzul?
Give that to Maggie.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and ooh. Oh. I want to do a leap attack.
All right.
I'm just gonna jump up here and just like get him.
Do what now?
Get him.
One more time.
Stop.
Sorry. Oh, what's that? Oh,
Yeah, you got it now. Yep.
I didn't mean to.
It's cool. All right, so you're gonna make a leap attack on the nearest
That
dude.
was like it was like premature, and after you did the thing, it was actually kind of appropriate.
So here's the question: there are 5 dude bros left, and Cridgy or Cridge or whatever you want to call him. There is one who is standing in front of Opal, who is standing in front of Harzul, one who is attacking one who is attacking Rose, one who is attacking Opal, who is now empty, and there's no one on you, and there's no one on the wolf.
And there's no one in Harzul.
That's right. Harzul is just kind of standing there.
He's going. All right.
Cridge.
It's Cridgy.
Is this a rule of cool round?
Not yet.
No,
we
it's
don't
just
have
my
it
turn.
yet.
That'll be next round. Unless I change my mind, for I am all powerful within the rule set.
It's true.
Hold on my dagger out to Cridge.
Cridgy.
Cridge! And I look him in the eyes, I leap.
Are you going for Cridgy?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, okay. Roll the leap first, or the acrobatics, or whatever you need.
I'm gonna use 3 meta points.
Oh, okay. Zelia.
I rolled a 4.
Okay, so you leap up. You jump up and run across 2 dude bros, jumping off their shoulders to go after Cridgy. Now make your attack.
Roll again.
Yes. First was for the leap.
I rolled a 7.
That's gonna hit. Let's see if he makes his.
I have a cloak,
He rolls a
right?
7.
Cloak with a hood.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he makes a 7. So he makes.
Really long scarf.
He just makes his save, but you manage to slash his robes way open. Like you cut it down, so it comes over. He's like, ah, crap! So he's holding it shut now, because
Do you feel exposed? Cridge.
Cridgy, thank you.
Second attack.
Second attack! Thank you. I rolled a 7 again.
Okay, he's got to beat this on a +4 now.
But this time it was a 4 and a 3.
Oh, that's not happening. There. So how much damage did you do?
Oh, 55. No, yes, 55.
75.
75 with leap.
Holy crap!
Cridge. So did you see that, Umbra?
So you basically, where do you want to stab him? I mean, what's happening with this? You take your pick. He's got robes that are slashed open.
Use the evil dagger now that it's not in use.
Yeah, I'm gonna, start right here and go diagonally down.
Okay, so you stab
really
him. Him right in the chest.
Zigzaggy motion.
And basically give him a sagat right down in the middle there, cutting him way open. Just kind of eyes go back with shock, and the blood drains out of his face. And the dagger's like, nice!
Thanks, dagger.
Get you some! Harzy, come on, man. Come on.
Where am I?
Exactly. Right there.
It's your turn.
So that really hurts. Now it's Umbra. So
Umbra, by the way, missed all of that because Rosie is now in Umbra and read a certain character sheet of information, and mind is blown.
Right.
Mind is blown. So
God,
sorry.
right? Because of yes.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
mind is blown. So unfortunately, missed all of that.
So what you tuning in,
Cool,
basically,
Umbra.
is, the chosen one has leapt upon the basically pope of
Yeah.
a religion, cut his robes open, and then given him a horrid gash across his chest.
Oh God.
And you referenced Street Fighter too about it.
Yeah.
Yep,
The
just
Sagat.
like Sagat.
Tiger shout.
Dating myself. I did that a lot in high school.
Oh God. This secret that I now know is shocking, and it's so shocking that I'm actually going to use 2 more meta points. We should only have 2 left. I'm going to go all the way Umbra here. I just like Umbra takes over, right? And I'm gonna bite attack. I'm gonna
On who?
Whoever is closest.
Okay, so that would be it's what? So there's 2 on Skelly, one on Opal and Harzul, 1 on their own, and 1 on Rose. Rose is probably the one who's.
There's none on Zell.
None on Zell. No, they decided to leave the rogue open. It's like leaving Doug Baldwin open. Okay,
I'm going through
that's not a good idea.
Currently going through Cridge's robes while he's like.
You can do that next turn because you're out of actions.
Okay, I was gonna say that was gonna reprimand you. Then I'll go for Opal. I'll attack the one that's on Opal.
Okay.
I love this so much. This is good.
Oh god, I have to roll that. That's right. But I get 8s. Bite attack. Okay, there it is, and that is a success by 3.
Success by 3. All right. Let's see if he can. No. So yeah, you grab Dude Bro from the back of the neck and deal your damage, which is what?
55.
That is enough. You crack, fling. So now there's 4 of them left.
That is how you defend your party.
Yeah, way to show.
Get in here and defend your party, chosen one.
I'm trying. Gosh, this is hard.
Do you not see me killing the high priest of the evil god? Do you not?
I haven't even discovered this.
So you see the wolf.
Yes, thank you for a cheat code.
Nice. So you see Zell do this amazing acrobatic maneuver over 2 guys to slash Crid Robo, and the second one, Crid.
Sorry.
It's not gonna matter soon. Slash him, and he goes up. Then you see Umbra kill the one that was on Opal, freeing Opal and Harzul up, and then the wolf apparently argue with the rogue who's pointing to the man she's clearly just mortally wounded. Like, are you not seeing what I just? Oh my God! Nothing is good enough for you. And the wolf, it's
their thing.
It's a good moment.
Oh,
Alice,
like a Slayer and a Watcher.
The Alpine Rose. There is a Dude Bro right in front of you.
Is there?
Yes.
Well then, I whip out my instrument. I don't have an accordion.
You have an accordion, a lyre, and
I do have an accordion.
Yes, you do.
Ah, good. I thought I might. All right. So I take out my accordion, and I begin to play my song at the bad guy.
So you...
I go with the classic Alpine Rose polka tune, too. None of this new wave.
Just the tried and
touchy-feely crap. Just like...
Billboard
I could trim you, I could hit you, kick out of you the crap, but instead I'll just cast a spell and make you take a nap. Hey!
Roll it.
Classic.
Fun.
Woo! Thank you.
All right.
I rolled an 8. So it's let's see, performance, or is that what it is? Performing arts, accordion, 19.
I think you made that.
Oh yeah, I beat it by 11. 11.
Holy crap!
That's a critical success.
And he rolled a 17. So.
And then I blow him a kiss as he goes night night.
You know those folding tables when one of the legs goes and the whole thing just collapses at once? It's kind of like that, where the guy's just standing there and then yeah, I'm like just completely out.
Hope it out.
All right, 3 left. Harzul is just standing there, kind of panicked, and looks at Skelly Bro and says, "Well,
okay, what? I guess." I mean, minion!
He grabs another, let's see.
You fool! It is me, Harzul! That's not the voice.
He grabs some throat and screams as he chokes the life out of his friend. Like you do. Right? And
you said you were good at beer pong.
And then he turns his head to the next friend and opens his mouth to let this dead friend's final scream out of his mouth into his remaining friend's face.
Oh, whoa.
Who, his hair turns white, and his next turn he will flee.
So are they all taken care of?
There is 1 left.
Yep.
It's Cridge's. Cridge. The name is Cridge. He's dying. He's dying. Samir! He's trying to cast as he's trying to hold his robe together as he's bleeding profusely and
he
on his
could
back.
give us information.
Yeah, I don't want him to.
He's trying to cast. You could.
Oh, if only
stop
any
him from
one of
doing
us
that.
was a healer.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
it's me.
So he can't do it. Well, I'm going to roll for him to see whether at a huge minus to see if he can actually.
My turn.
No, he can't. He tries casting a healing spell and nothing happens because he's bleeding to death.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah. And the last dude bro just runs for it because his hair is white, and the other guy who was with him. So yeah, the final two guys run. So we're out of initiative now.
Wait, the final two guys run?
Yeah, they beat it.
Oh.
One of them yells about how you're gay as he runs.
Oh, but the other one's still alive. There is still one who's alive. We know he's bleeding out. He's dead.
No, Kriggy is bleeding out currently. He tried to cast a spell upon himself. It failed.
Should I get one of the ones who's running away, or should we just go with Kriggy?
You should probably ask him about the binky and the stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, the other ones are alive.
And
I was gonna.
Since we're out of initiative and out of that round, we're back in our normal avatars.
We are back in our normal avatars, so we'll save the rule of cool until you haven't killed everyone in the round.
Yeah. Okay.
Good stuff. Well done, team.
Take a turn.
So you're back now. You can lose that bio.
Lost, gone.
All right.
But Rosie knows.
Rosie knows. So yeah, Kriggy is slowly bleeding to death. Are you going to do anything to prevent this?
I will. I run over and I'm not gonna.
I could body drain him.
Just heal him a little. Like I'm not gonna fully heal him.
Talk, right?
I'm just gonna
get him enough.
heal
Exactly,
him.
resurrection.
Just a tiny.
It's
So
more
that
like
I know.
Yeah, making meat talk.
Oh, cool. Meat so knows, like meat is gonna refer to other meats as bro.
Just go. Just leave.
Well, crosstalk.
Sorry.
It's good.
Listen here, young dude, bro.
I'm 55.
Well, that's a young dude, bro. Listen, we're going to ask you some questions, and okay, I'm gonna give him this like a small tap, right? I want it to be the equivalent.
You can't heal him?
Can we just let me finish? I want to tap his head. Oh my god. I want to I want to heal basically what's worth like 10 hit points, right?
Okay,
so he feels like a little
you want to like stabilize him.
He's just like a little tap. It's like, ooh, that's a little bit better. Like,
are you bringing him
he's still
above
gonna
zero?
die, right?
He's on his back and will be losing consciousness soon.
Let Grandma finish her thing.
Right. We're gonna ask. So here, does that feel better?
So you cast him. The wound. It's still an angry wound, but it stops bleeding, and he can actually breathe now.
Listen. For every question you answer, I'll heal you a little bit more.
Okay, so clearly you're not to be trifled with. I would like to point out this was not my idea. I am just carrying out the will of my God, as I'm sure you can understand. Clearly, we will take you more seriously next time. Not that there needs to be a next time. If you could please heal me.
Does someone have a good question? If he answers it, I'll heal him a little bit more.
Yes.
So someone ask a question.
And you're a priestess of Theron.
I do believe the mandate of your church is to administer to those in need. I am a bit.
And you don't have to do that.
What?
All right.
I don't
boosted
understand.
abilities are unlocked.
Yay! Thank you.
So you can punch it through a building if you want.
I mean, you're full avatar and you're a priestess of Theron.
Right, but we need to get the information so we can say. I don't understand.
Theron is good, not dumb.
Right. No, it's good. I can do Theron.
I'm seeing how this works.
My church, my God, doesn't have those certain rules. So every time you don't tell me something, you lose a finger.
I am prepared to tell you absolutely anything.
Where did your douchebag God get rid of Amalia's shit?
I don't really know. He just
lose a finger.
Okay, so you cut his finger off.
Yeah, pinky. I start small. Not even the entire finger, just like the first.
Just the knuckles. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Oh God, I'll stop the bleeding.
Oh God, that's why. I know exactly why. What I meant to say is, I know that he threw them from heaven, but I don't know where they landed because you can't know. Have you ever tried throwing something off a tall building? You don't know exactly where it lands. They've taken me heaven.
Wrong answer. And the best thing about newly healed flesh is that it's tender as fuck, because all those nerves are just just alive, and I just put the point right there where it was just healed.
Oh!
So tell me what you do know, because now it's going into Bo.
I'm healing him. I'm healing him.
Can I help with a more? I have a question for you. Do you mind?
He screams an octave you didn't think humans could reach.
See? You can do that.
Oh, that was good. I
have finally found my soul party.
I didn't know
The dagger is like, are you taking notes? Or are you
No, I
actually
absolutely
taking
am.
notes?
I mean, the most evil thing you can do is torture someone and heal them at the same time. I love it.
I remove the dagger with
You
some
are a
arrows
terrible
still left on the
person.
Okay.
I didn't mean.
Why would you do that?
You are not only condoning and allowing, but
Hi, Chris.
participating in
We
torture.
didn't even land a blow against you.
You know, I generally don't like, torture. I think that I'm a good buyer. However, this guy sucks.
He
It's
totally
okay.
does, but he didn't actually do anything to
Listen,
us.
I'm a new convert.
Question.
Yes.
Okay, I need you to answer. Focus.
Yes. Could I have my finger back, please?
Yes, I'll reattach the finger.
Oh, that's horrible. He's just gonna cut it off
No,
again.
he's not.
You are
She is going to cut it off
diabolical,
again.
sister.
Who is groggy? Who is pointy? Groggy. Groggy, pointy,
Amalia calls any animal goggy.
furry,
Oh, any animal.
Any
furry,
animal.
groggy,
She calls every animal is a goggy to Amalia.
goggy.
Animal.
Any animal is a goggy.
Yes, any
It's a
animal
furry-
except for a kitty.
a furry
She knows what a kitty is, but anything else is just a goggy.
Okay, she knows what it's a furry animal.
Stay right there. I take the dagger and put it right
Tiny
to
gog,
his
a
hand.
pointy gog.
No, I heal him.
This seems so gratuitous.
Just healed him with my daggers.
Okay, so the goggy is an animal that is furry and pointy.
I thought it was funny.
Funny, sorry, I'm sorry.
Funny and pointy.
Funny and pointy.
Hey, Umbra. What does that sound like?
You are a disgrace to those who have been chosen for great destiny.
I get shit done.
Torture is beneath
I'm
you.
getting shit done. Well, you just want to lick him? What?
Oh god, well Zella's distracted. I am healing the shit out of this guy.
Okay.
Okay, pointy, a pointy furry animal.
Okay, you heal the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Roll initiative.
No! Oh, roll initiative. Ass. Balls.
You cut that open again, see. All right, I'm rolling it.
God bless it. 14.
14.
Oh my god,
shit,
wow.
that's 20
I literally rolled it. 17 over here.
And I'm over
about
here,
mine?
so
You're giggling.
29.
Oh, God. Okay.
27.
Man, I tried to be nice and heal him, and it seems like that's the wrong thing to do.
Okay.
My
27.
conscience got the best.
So you heal him. His face darkens.
Jeez, you suck, Grace.
Aha! And he casts. And see where he teleports because he's not.
I'm gonna grab his robe as hard as I can.
Okay.
Also, there's a dagger.
He's not getting away without
Right,
a
exactly.
tug. Yeah, he's not getting away without a tug. You know, we're
Right.
Oh,
That's true. The dagger. I healed around because it was so fast that the dagger is healed, but the dagger's in there.
Yeah, it is.
All right, the blankie is with a furry, pointy animal. Writing it down.
So he tries his teleport
Funny.
and.
Oh, I can counter spell or something,
Yes.
right?
Well, if you yes.
Nah. If I see him casting, I can.
Yeah, it's a quick cast. He had it prepared.
I'll try. Maybe do I have to make a perception first? Does it matter?
I would say make a perception first.
That was easy, actually. Okay.
Okay.
Good mind score.
So, here's what happens. You see it happening. You grab the robe. He teleports.
Welcome. Hashtag triple play.
Oh,
Nice.
yes, thank you. Cool.
So let me get the order we're going in here. So,
Also, I think our meta points are at 3. Because we used a bunch.
Yeah.
And then some added.
We should have 3 left.
3 left, okay. Sweet.
okay. So he does teleport to the roof of the temple, within sight, with Harzul holding on to him. So you're right there. That was our surprise round. We go in round order right now. Thor rule of cool.
So wait, did they disappear?
Yes, you poofed. You grabbed him, threw basically his calculations off, so you wound up on top of the temple, where you can see him. It's about 3 stories up. Because there's a big sound with accompanying smoke and sulfur and whatnot. So Harzul and Kridgi, who is healed, are now on the top of the temple. Kridgi's got a hole in his hand and a dagger in it, sticking out of it. And now it's the rule of cool. So, rule of cool for you, chat, is each of them is going to tell us, in initiative order, the coolest friggin' possible thing they can come up with. Physics be damned to solve the issue at hand.
Physics be
You
damned.
will vote on this, and whoever wins succeeds at 150% effort or success rate or whatever. It's just amazing. Everyone else still has to attempt their thing, but they get a -3 or -5?
-5.
A -5 roll to it. So, Zell, you won initiative, so you can choose to go last. We'll go in reverse initiative order.
Okay.
And then correct initiative as it goes off, so you get a chance to see what else. It's kind of like bidding last on The Price is Right.
Yeah.
You know, you actually have the best
Wow.
advantage there, right? All right, so, Opal, you lost initiative. What's your rule of cool?
Hashtag vocal free for Matt. The GM sounds like Teddy for a while. That's battle optional.
Bully!
Interrogating was brought to you by Aquamarine Industries, a Sapphire brand.
I say, chat, you are speaking with the brain of a bull moose at this point, and I welcome you.
Okay.
Sister Opal, you begin first.
Since it's a rule of cool, and it's physics be damned.
Indeed.
What?
Which I pioneered back Taft, saving the lovely Annie Oakley from the train.
Yes, you did.
Finest moment, I had it put in a coin.
The shirtless Annie Oakley. So
Only
what-
time
what
I've not
Opal-
been shirtless.
What Sister Opal is going to do is, in a moment of unbelievable clarity, right? She'd previously asked Zell if Zell had rope, which you responded yes. So, what Opal is going to do is very quickly steal the rope from Zell, jump on the back of Umbra, who is then going to leap into the air to the top of the temple.
Okay.
And I'm going to lasso him.
Using the rope that you have?
Yeah. The Rosie's lasso.
The
rope. It's like a quick moment. MacGyver's the wrong thing. But like quick moment of like, oh, shh, and then jump on the wolf and go.
An excellent opening volley into this rule of cool. I thank you, Sister Opal. Alice, what do you bring to the table?
Okay, so just again for my head here, they're gone. They left.
They are up 3 stories on top of the temple there. You can see Harzul and the vile Kridgi.
Okay.
Kridge, as he hates to be called.
Okay, great. My Alpenhorn here. Does it work at all like a boomerang? Could it?
It certainly could, I believe.
Like a boomerang, but it's really cool. Okay, I'm gonna hurl with like the Alpenhorn, hoping to hook onto them, a robe, a something, a hook. I want the Alpenhorn to knock them from where they are, to trying to get them to come back towards us.
I see. So you
Using
are
boomerang action.
You are hurling a 7-foot wooden woodwind giant horn into the sky, so it will boomerang, strike Kridgi from behind, and make him fall 3 stories onto the pavement.
I love it.
Excellent entry.
Pretend I hit the note. Thank you.
My good Harzul.
So I see it is up to me. Very well. He's how far away, and he's standing on...
3 stories high.
He's 3 stories high.
Next to you.
Yes, we're standing on what now?
You're standing on the marble topped sort of edifice that is atop the Temple of Theron.
It's the Temple of Theron.
Indeed.
I'm on top of that.
Yes.
It's a building, isn't it?
It is. Built of stone.
Yes.
And dreams.
Right. Well, then I'm going to do a little move I like to call Shattered Dreams.
Do describe it, my good man.
Well, I do have my upgraded ability now, which means I can punch a building with the power of Titan, correct?
Oh, dear God.
But I'm also holding on to Kridge's robe.
Indeed.
So, while still holding on to Kridge's robe, I reach up as hard as I can and punch straight down into the Temple of Theron, in the process ripping off his stupid robe.
Oh my God.
That would do that. So, incredible. Young Zell, it falls to you to cap this amazing rule of cool.
All right. Zell, seeing that both her favorite knife as well as the bone wizard have been teleported far away to the top of the temple we are under, she says a quick little something between her and Umbra. At which point she Naruto runs up the side of the temple. But you can slightly notice that some of the ivy on the side are kind of acting as a jumping points for her to run up. Yes. Then when she jumps
using
to the top,
your druidic ability,
seeing where Virgil is with Craigie, she tosses what appears to be like a small pebble in the back of Craigie's head, and he turns back and sees her, and she has her 2 daggers and lands. And when he stands up, you see his eyes kind of roll back as plants start growing from the back of his head and the inside of his mouth, and he becomes more like tree-like, and kind of stands there as the vines just kind of choke him there.
The Dryad maneuver.
Yes.
Excellent. So, chat, it falls to you.
Well done.
To see who shall win this rule of cool.
We go through what we have to choose from again.
Indeed. Should we go with the Alpine Rose Alice and her Alpine Boomerang Great Horn to knock Cridgy from the top of the temple, or Sister Opal and leaping off of the back, or having being carried up atop the temple by Umbra the Spirit Wolf to then lasso Cridgy and pull him down? Or shall we go with Harzul using the boosted ability of one Crash Jackson, punching the top of the temple down and tearing off Cridgy's robe as he goes?
Also, bringing the temple down in the process, tearing off his robe, that's evil points, right?
Incredibly evil.
Because I'm pantsing someone at the same time that I'm destroying a temple to a good god?
Or are we going, yes, or are we going...
Look at that.
With Zell's running up the ivy and planting a tree in the back of Cridgy's skull.
Pretty cool.
That's pretty epic.
That is pretty epic. It looks like the vote.
Hopefully they're voting.
They are voting.
They take a minute.
The
Take a minute.
We have to wait.
I won't look.
Yeah, I know. I closed mine.
I literally just flipped mine over. Because I get so nervous when these happen.
Well, see, but it's funny. See, there's no seduction in this one, so we don't automatically know who wins.
It's not an auto Aquamarine win, but it's still a pretty...
All right, I think we will... yes, the winner with 25 votes is Zell Renegarbi. Who incidentally also won initiative, so buckle up, chat. It's about to get... Druidic?
Botanical.
Botanical.
It's about to get botanical.
It's about to get botanical.
That should be your catchphrase.
All right. So I look down at Umbra. I say, "Just this one time." And Umbra says,
I can speak, you know. I don't just grunt.
It's just an anime now. And then some metal music starts playing as she starts, and then running the rest of the way up to the top. And then the rest of the ivy kind of boosts her footing until she gets to the very top. And at this point, the sun's setting. And you just see her, silhouette. And all of a sudden, fucking cherry blossoms start spinning around her, and it looks like she's about to do this like fucking move, and it's just a single pebble hitting the back of Craigy's head, and he turns around, and he does the voice and says,
"That's so beautiful."
Yeah, and then she lands, and there's like a little ding in her eye, and then it's just plants growing from outside. Yeah.
Oh, man.
And he turns full fucking trees so I can speak to trees.
So Cridgy has just become
a tree.
A tree.
Top of the Temple of Theron.
On top of the Temple of Theron.
But we all have to do what we just did.
But my action has not changed.
No, it has not. And so now, Harzul, go ahead and temple punch the temple at a
I'm
negative
still
5.
holding on to what I guess is now the bark of Cridgy.
The bark of Cridgy. Oh, you still have the robe. It came off.
Oh, the robe came off.
Yeah, and he's basically... Have you ever, taken the clothes off a G.I. Joe and then pushed your arm through it and they kind of tore and hung there? That's his skin right now.
Oh, nice. So he's not doing well, then?
Not particularly, no.
Well, unfortunately, I don't need a lot of help from chat to knock down a building.
That's true.
So I'm gonna roll to see if I can
punch
hit the
that building.
You know, just to be safe, why not? 2 meta points.
Oh dear.
Leaving us. So that way I at least have a chance of hitting it. Because that's what happened last time. I rolled 12s and I couldn't actually hit the building. But this all happens kind of at the same second, so I think I'm still ripping off his clothes and punching down into the church.
Oh, you're punching down.
Oh, dear God.
We've got a triple play and 2 cheat codes.
So I
by the
made it
way.
by 3 on Crash's ACV.
Okay.
But you know, this will be like something that actually goes down as evil.
Yeah.
Clearly.
I mean, if taken out of context, even though I didn't intend any actual evil by it.
You did destroy a temple, though.
Right, so I'm going to go ahead and just use my +6.
Okay. So, the temple, you punch in a column of stone that gives way of the next around it, and punch in about this room-sized section of temple, falls 3 stories and crushes.
Come on, nuns.
97 parishioners below.
What?
You just killed 97 people.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's so evil.
The dagger just says, I take back everything I ever said about you.
Don't you write that down. Like,
I
write that down.
am incredibly proud of you.
I'm gonna roll up the dagger like into some oilcloth or whatever.
You deserve that, dude. I am going straight. I'm to the arch necklace with that.
Yes, exactly as I planned.
As far as
I put the dagger behind me all rolled up.
For all concerned, you people broke
so bloody sorry.
You're saying this through the hole to the crushed people below?
To everybody who's left, you know, like who wasn't. My bad, bros.
So as you're doing this,
I'm backing slowly out.
Alice. So as you're doing this, talking to the people below, Alice is throwing her alpenhorn to boomerang into the sky. Roll your attack roll.
But while that's happening, I'm just so overcome with the beauty of Z's attack. I'm just like in awe. I can't like deal. So just know that that's part of it.
You still have to throw that thing. You can.
While it's happening,
It's so beautiful. Yeah.
I get to roll 8.
-5, no.
No.
She's really
You know
in
what would be
awe.
ironic is if somebody cut down that tree someday and actually built a bridge out of it.
I rolled a 14 plus 5.
You roll a 14, so you miss. And turns out that a 7-foot-long hunk of wood does not have boomerang qualities. So you just chuck your alpenhorn at the top of the building.
Do I see it flying?
You see it fly up, it goes through the hole.
No!
And dinks down below into the chaos and carnage.
Oh no, I'll get it for you, don't worry.
Did you see the cherry blossoms?
Now, your rule of cool was contingent on riding Umbra, who went with Zell. So you just...
No.
Umbra just nodded.
Just nodded. Okay.
Umbra's still there. Yeah.
So you jump on to
I
Umbra.
do. Okay, I'm rolling 8, -5. Okay. The 10, 15. I don't know what the success rate is to ride Umbra.
Do you have a ride check?
Oh, I do have riding. Thank you, Christian. I
welcome.
missed it by 3.
Is it on your Rosie sheet or is it on your...
It's on my Rosie, so I can't even use it in a full avatar.
So, you know...
And don't forget the -5.
So Umbra jumps.
I added it. That's my 15.
You don't go with him. Have you ever dropped like one of those big tin cans that's full from a height and it kind of dents and lays there for a bit? Take 30 damage.
How many?
30.
I'm gonna heal you later.
But you can heal.
I can heal myself.
So that's what happens. The rest of the temple groans a bit. Ironically, the damage would have been a lot worse had not the roots of a new tree been holding the stones in place.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I just kind of pick up the horn very gently. You know, I don't want her pride.
As you're carrying the horn, you just hear from the small of your back, I am so proud of you.
Thank you so much. I really...
Oh, God. Now let's raise them and kill the rest of them. Come on. You got it in you. You can do it.
That's a lot of spell power. I'm just gonna go...
So you get down to the bottom of the temple. You all re-engage in the center of town. Kriggy is gone. There's just a tree there now.
Good. I cast Speak to Trees.
Okay. You cast Speak to Trees.
Thank you, Harzul.
You're so welcome, Alpenrose. Alice Alpenrose.
So now that Cricky is just a tree,
yes.
Tell me everything you know regarding Amalia's Binky, Blinky, and Milky. Most importantly, the whereabouts of your deity's mom.
Maybe.
It's so beautiful up here. Swaying in the breeze.
Oh, God.
Oh my God.
Too late.
Talking to a tree.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
if we just would have killed him, I could raise him from the dead, asked him all these questions.
You said that. You said it's like raising meat.
Well, I mean, that was before you turned him into a tree. Now we'd have to kill the
This
tree.
is
and
indeed a
talk to him.
great epic. It shall be repeated unto the generations. Well done, chosen one.
I want you to know your tree thing is what took down that temple.
I do have
You hear that knife?
And you're lying about it too. Oh man.
Yeah, he's
you
really
are
proud.
I have misjudged you, Harzul.
Totally.
The tree continues on to say, yes, back in the before time when I had legs. Yes, where they went. They, the mother of the toddler, the mother of my former lord, Theron and her consort, went to visit their friends, the Aesir, for dinner and cocktails.
Oh, Mom and Dad went on a date and the baby's just upset about it.
With the Aesir?
Do you know, running by religious grandma?
Oh, yeah, I'll do a little theology check here. Aesir. Who are these fools? I beat it by 8.
Beat it by 8? They're a very obscure, theoretical... I mean, in the church, you have heard, just like you've heard some of your parents' stories, friends of their friends that you've never really met.
Yeah.
They talk about, sometimes gods talk about them. You heard, it's a family of gods that live in they're not from here, they live in a really cold, sort of mountainous place. There's I think the dad is Odin, Thor is one of them.
Yeah.
Frey and Freya, one of the two. Regardless, they're friends. I think that they, like Theron and one of them met in school or something, and they've kept in touch.
It's like Nordic Asgardian.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
basically.
You should ask him about the hallowed milk.
Oh yeah, hallowed milk. Where do you get holy milk?
That is beyond my knowledge. That of my flesh.
Well, I mean, there's a couple ways you could. It has to be hallowed milk. Being hallowed can be done, a number of ways. Blessing, right?
Right. I mean, I assumed since it was the mother, she was breastfeeding, so we would
Well,
just...
then it would be automatically had. If we were going to hallow milk, we'd probably need, some spoiled milk and a retromancer, which is very difficult to find.
If Theron's still breastfeeding.
Oh yeah, is the baby still at the teat, or is it weaned, or?
The baby is cutting. The baby's molars are coming in, and so she does not drink from the breast anymore.
So
Holy milk! That sounds legendary.
Could you see where Trey, the asshole,
You are dangerous.
is?
You are dangerous, my friend.
Yeah. So where is your former godling?
He is currently working out a way to bring me back. I think I'd rather stay here.
It's nice,
It's
isn't it?
beautiful up here.
Hey, you're a new inductee too.
No one stabs me in the chest and cuts my robe open.
His location.
You deserved it.
Oh, here's your robe.
I have no need for it.
Well, but you will, and I've got it. Fuck off.
I see. Because of my imminent resurrection and rebodilization. I don't know the word.
Rebodilization.
Revitalization. I like
It's
that.
nice up here.
But when you don't know where he is per se.
Oh my God.
Where?
He is all around us.
Fuck.
I'm kidding. He's in his man cave.
Okay.
Well, there you go. We have to get to the man cave, or not.
No, that's not where you'll find the toddler. The heads of her religious order may know. May give you clues, in fact.
Oh, they did.
Gods like to speak in riddles.
Were they all in that temple? Because that's probably a no.
What kind of animal a pointy, funny one would be?
Yeah, what's a pointy? What's a
Goggy.
goggy? What's a pointy goggy? I just wrote pointy.
Pointy,
goggy.
funny.
I don't know what a funty fuggy goggy is. I sound like Ringo all of a sudden.
Is there an animal?
I'm a tree. I'm a tree now, mate. I'm just happy to be here.
Is there an animal in the area that is pointy and funny?
I've just been thinking
Yeah,
about
Umbra, you didn't
branching
answer the
out
question.
lately.
Umbra.
Yes.
Does that represent anything that we know of? Anything you know of? Anything?
There are a number of animals that have points.
All right.
But funny one. Sorry, can't hear.
like a porcupine that with a sense of humor.
Porcupine is the least funny of the rodents.
How about a hedgehog with a joke book?
I can't tell if you are serious or not, Josie.
Okay. What about the orcs? Scary orcs.
Yeah, are orcs? Do I know if orcs are a thing?
Oh yeah, orcs are a thing. Oh yes, they're a thing.
Where are the orcs located? Could we find that out?
Yeah, we could go get the binky right now.
Yes. Lots of places there are orcs, but specifically around here,
Scary.
Scary orcs.
Oak scary.
Or scary oaks?
I do not find oaks terribly scary. I've heard rumors, though, of men who cut oaks and fill them with alcohol and leave them that way for years and then drink what comes out. What a terrible fate. A worse fate for a tree like myself,
fire.
I cannot imagine.
Fire!
Fire is a worse fate, yes. Indeed.
That was such a beautiful way to describe alcohol. Wow. Anyway, so scary orcs?
Yes, with axes and fire.
Are they all located in one place, or they have lots of places?
There are many clans of orcs.
Okay.
Well, which one's the scariest?
It depends by region, or...
Is there anyone near here? I mean...
Yes.
Would Amalia think that...
The Stonebriar orcs inhabit the bullshit hills.
the bullshit...
Yes.
The
bullshit
bullshit hills.
We got tired of correcting people. Those hills are bullshit. Cold and muddy, always rains, hard to farm, full of rocks. Horses break their ankles, wagon wheels snap off. They're bullshit.
The other side of the throat.
That's what I like about people from the West Haven area is they always tell it like it is.
They're actually called the Thornwild Hills, but we grew tired of correcting people.
The Wild Thorn.
Wild hills. Yes.
Bullshit hills it is.
Both are good.
We're not on top anymore. Right, the troubadour.
Well, you two are still on top. I imagine you are helping the horrid number of crushed people below.
While you're up there, can you see where the bullshit hills are?
Never when I'm drinking. And I drink a lot.
Yeah, you do. We hear.
That was a fun birthday.
So yeah, where are the bullshit hills? We should probably...
Who do you
there they are.
Do we see them?
Yeah, you can see some hills kind of a ways away.
How do they look? What do they look
Do they look muddy?
They look muddy and awful.
Yeah, that's got to be there.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Permanent gray cloud.
So I guess I'm the map guy then, right?
So do you come back down now at this point, or do you leave? You're noticing.
I don't want to be anywhere near this temple.
You're noticing that the branches of the trees are beginning to curl up and change color, almost like it's dying. It's like, I think I have to go now.
Do you
I think so
Trey's...
too.
Yeah.
Got your robe.
My God is taking me. It begins to curl up and then it dies.
I was gonna get a nice stick and hand it to Umbra.
I do not really like sticks. That is a stereotype I don't care. That's a dog. I am a wolf.
That's a nice stick.
A noble. It is a very nice stick.
I'll just toss it over here.
Would you please toss the stick? And if I bring the stick back to you, would you throw it again? This is of utmost importance.
only if you know that I will toss it again.
Yes. I would be very appreciative if you would throw that stick.
Cycle continues, my old friend.
You are the chosen one. I shall lead you on to your destiny.
I love Umbra so much.
If you were to throw the stick towards your destiny, I could better lead you towards your destiny.
I throw it towards the mountains.
Indeed, the destiny, you are the chosen one. You're taken home.
Oh my God, so good.
So he comes back. The four of you reconvene. Where after Can I
give Umbra a big hug?
You can give Umbra a big hug.
Gosh.
But like, are those people going to be all right? Do you think?
No.
Like, can't you heal them? I mean, but don't. But I mean, you could though, right?
I am not evil, and I don't resurrect. You are the one who is evil.
No, I think you have your terms mixed up. Resurrection's good, raising dead evil.
Oh, that one then. I can only heal the living.
You can resurrect too. Some of the people might be mortally injured.
According to the sheet, from which I have all knowledge, I can only heal the living.
Okay. Going for a brilliant character moment then.
97.
You certainly could.
If I could do the other, trust me, I would, but...
So some of the other priests are like, we could use your help. There's a lot of
Oh.
We're trying to raise as many as we can.
I mean, actually,
Not your help, please. We're good. We're very good.
I can raise them.
You really don't have to.
I can raise them.
You really don't have to. They're actually looking. They're looking at something that's standing behind you.
Where is Skelly Bro?
When they're saying that, it's Skelly Bro's right behind you. You turn around. Skelly Bro's like, "So can I go?"
Oh, do you want to?
I mean, I'm not doing anything else.
Oh, all right. I mean, go.
One last party?
Would you
Skelly
fetch me a tea or something?
Yeah. He walks over to the end. Excuse me, I'd like.
I could use
People
a tea
start
as well.
running out of the inn.
Yeah, we're gonna need two because Alvin Rose won't. Never mind. You can just have mine. You can just have mine.
Let's just get 2.
Okay.
So to the bullshit hills.
To the bullshit hills.
God.
And we shall continue our journey next week, searching for Amalia, the lost toddler goddess, in the bullshit hills.
Let's make notes of what we have left over.
Yes, make notes of what we have left over.
So we got some stuff we can use next time.
Here's a question: did we reach waffleage tonight?
AK will let us know.
AK will let us know.
Where we at, AK?
Let us know. Oh, they're asking if we were due for a waffle. As far as we know, neither Christian nor Vanessa were told to write a waffle this week. So if there was one, please let us know. Chris has he's gone this week, so it could have just gotten craziness.
Yeah.
Well, either way, if there was, we'll definitely do it for you. Don't worry, it's happening.
Waffles.
But next week, you mentioned Chris. Chris and Sarah will be joining us next week to be our 5th and 6th players.
Oh,
so Umbra will get a full-time inhabitant, and the 6th member of our party who has been watching you this whole time.
Damn paladin.
Another bard.
We'll make that. No, we've already got a bard. We'll make their appearance.
Very cool.
Me. Cool.
Well,
Yeah, we did not. We're not getting.
Will we be in a sync?
Yes.
So we're this.
This is our avatar now.
Nothing.
all right. So no, this is your main avatar, yeah.
No, it's really fine.
And is there anything particularly important we do before wrap up? This is normally when we do.
No, that was great, man. Good for us.
We've got about 6 minutes, so we could do a quick honesty hour type thing and some questions if you guys want to throw in the chat.
Throw a Q&A. We got 6 minutes. I wasn't sure I wasn't about to begin the next major encounter with 10 minutes left.
Keeson is the best. We are very glad.
You're getting love. Getting love all over chat.
Keeson is the best.
Thank you.
The very best. I love Zelda so much. It's Zell, first off. Zell like Bell, but with a Z.
Z reminds me of Raven from Teen Titans Go, and so I'm particularly drawn.
Glad you enjoyed it. Thank you
Raven's my favorite.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm more of a Beast Boy person myself.
We are also excited for Sarah to come back.
Good to know.
So one thing to make up, if you enjoy the show, if you enjoy Journey Quest, we are in the process of getting ready to make more. I'm in fact writing it now. Right now, live on Kickstarter is the Orcish Beefcake Calendar. This is something that we were joking about doing for years. We're actually doing it. It is a shoot that will happen in a couple of weeks. If it funds, we have 2 days left, and we're about 15% left to go on it. We're going to feature the cast of the orcs from Journey Quest in all of these lascivious poses you might expect from an Orcish Beefcake Calendar. Full makeup. It's going to be awesome, and unfortunately, I will.
Looks
be
like we've
posing
got
in
some
it.
questions.
We do, yeah.
Questions, okay.
Is Skelebro here to stay? They're asking.
That's up to you, chat.
Can we get a final confirmation on which age of farther all this is? Pretty sure it's gamers era.
I mean, do you want me to? That's a spoiler. Do you want me to?
No, if it's a spoiler, no, we don't do spoilers.
Okay, then.
Maybe they could maybe they could find you on Twitter.
There are other clues. There are clues that we have dropped throughout this episode that will tell you which era it is.
Team Sapphire or Team Aquamarine?
Ooh.
That's not even a hard question, guys.
Really?
We're all Team Aquamarine.
Is Sapphire real?
Yeah. Did we just make her up?
Am I Sapphire?
Oh, the answer is yes, by the way. We did just make her up for funsies.
We did. This is a really good point. Everyone who is new to Masters of the Metaverse but is a Zoe fan who joined us tonight, thank you for joining us.
Yes.
Hope you enjoyed the show.
Yeah, it's really awesome to have you here. So please tune in next week as well.
Yes.
Oh, God. Okay. Sorry, someone wrote cleavage on a stick. I don't know what it's in reference to.
It was the song I played. Cleavage.
That's right. Okay.
Turkey legs and cleavage.
Turkey legs and cleavage.
Matt, how did you did you enjoy GMing?
It's okay.
It's okay. Yeah. It's okay.
Oh, I see.
It's okay. You looked like you had a good time.
I had a good time. This is fun. My ass is sore. I'm sitting on a metal stool at a perched angle. I'm much taller than the other people who inhabit this chair.
Yeah, I know we have a lot of GMs in chat. What's the main difference between GMing for your friends at home and doing it live?
Just letting it all go.
Yeah,
just making everything work. It's total, from the improv background, it's just yes and. If I'm running my own campaign, it's my own campaign. I have a specific story to tell, and I want everyone who's playing in it to push the boundaries of their own characters and tell that story as a group. Here, that doesn't exist. I am not holding anything in reserve. I'm not putting anything on rails. It's whatever you guys choose to do with it. Whatever you, chat, the infamous fifth player.
And hopefully we choose to help tell your story.
Yes.
Well, if it all goes to hell, I've got more ages of Furtherall that can be used, I guess.
Christian, how do you feel about being turned into a pixie?
How do I feel about it?
Yeah, that's what someone said.
Well, it happened when I was so young that I barely even remember.
Oh, okay.
What are we talking about?
I don't know. It was a question.
Like turning my character into a pixie?
I don't know. I just read the question.
Like when you joined the band.
Oh yeah, no, me and good old Frank Black and Kim Deal. We hang out all the time. I actually helped write a whole bunch of their really good songs.
They're in chat tonight, actually.
Oh, good. Then I'm sorry I made up that thing about me writing some of your songs because I know I didn't.
No, they're confirming that actually happened.
Oh, good.
It's secret chat. Taking on the secret chat.
Oh, hey, Atragano1. First of all, welcome. You're super cool. And I'm so glad that the story is what grabbed you and made you stay to watch our show tonight.
Hey, all right.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you for saying.
It's an unasked question, but I'll answer it now. I have a 16-month-old daughter.
Oh, yeah, you do.
A little bit of inspiration there.
That's adorable. I love it.
Yeah.
And you have two sons, one's a bro.
Well, I have one son, and he's just starting kindergarten.
Oh, what a douchebag.
His boy is not what I would call broy. No, he is not broy at all. He's not going to have any bro genes. Those will have to be
my boy is like
frosted tips from your mom's side.
My son is like if you took Cupid, stretched him out a foot, and then made him oblivious to what's going on around him.
Whoa. That is so
He just wants everyone to love each other.
He's very sweet.
He sounds very
little space cadet sometimes though, but I love him, and he likes to read to his sister.
Yeah.
I have a 7-year-old. I should have her watch.
Oh, if we send
Jacob
Blackman in the
Blackman.
character descriptions, he will make art for us. But
Consider it done. Just remind me.
Yeah, and we love all the art. I mean, I would love some Skelly
All the art is
Bro.
amazing.
Yeah.
Skelly Bro is
love the art
great.
so much. Love the art.
If you can get like a
If we give him a proper name, I might even keep him around anyway.
If we give him a proper name,
Brones?
challenge.
He has to have a broy name, like
Brones.
Brones, like Chip or Tad.
Tad McBrones.
Or Skip.
Chablical. Did it.
I love it. All right, maybe like
Really,
one,
man?
one or two more.
What's wrong with you?
Charquad.
Sharkwad!
I love it.
Now, will you send me the avatar names and classes for the Zoe Wiki, please? Yes! Remind me, because I will forget.
Yeah. Oh, and it's 9 o'clock. So.
All right.
So hey, yeah, let's go over.
Let's
a little bit in.
BJ McCann jobs?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right.
We're going
So,
there.
we are Masters of the Metaverse. Sundays at 6.
Mondays. We are Mondays. You ruined the show.
He's done.
Make sure you tune in to Metaverse Mondays at 6 p.m. Pacific here on Hyper RPG. See you next time.